Monsia abo adeshimai ma yebema machia mama kwaba de aba happy 98.9 FM so brason sano pano nsia kase ba yensa aka no ene de no so no yede ba na yede beso mo betimi akwa akopie mo Facebook happy 98.9 FM ubetimi ahye kase bo no e de free ho happyghana.com yade se yakru chensem ni bigu ho no mo pa ehonso ubetimi akọ no akwa akokenkan nsem ni bi e de free ho no ensem ne dọọso na no pene mum de bedi kase bo ni mu bi akotene ne se enei Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem ato enkrofo a wonom tatan sentrofo wo man Ghana hanum nyina anim se saa ne penso no saa de no nyaade so obesoso so biem e wo man Ghana hanum na ebeto odwa se helicopter crash na ekọọso no aba beto odwa se nyankopon ya adom ochina eyade se ade ekọọso ma saa to renchem ne baaye no eyade so mudi ni nyina aba beto o man Ghana manim e wo o man Ghana hanum na yade kase boni kwa kopie mu onkrofo amaso na amas for enei Israel for asrani a wonum ku no 2014 no aba beto dwa se na emu a wonum krae no enei o metime eje mu de ama Israel for se wonum ensom abusanse me kan se mu ehu na me de ba besom wo se anopa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM midin di abana santena ansa na no yentwa ehu simamra ye ba nsem ne dọọso pa mechire mu edi amamo Abusia mama nsamu akwa bebiem na wasese wasungusu a wutie anopa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM afejibre na mentre kase bo ni muncho na wotwe ewie ye eyade se 29 Ghana Journalist Association wonoma wos no ekoso e wa asantemantem krokunkunu kumase ene mpanfo kukudam asrafo ana afensi no mechire eye wonoma mu hwe oman Ghana so mampanyi John Dramani Mahama otumfo say to the second ene nsentrofo a wonoma oman Ghana hanum nyina etimi ekopie mu ho no mu bi ene nam so mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem otudwa chirima eyade se oman Ghana hanum no ensentrofo ye hu hia papa ensentrofo nso edi dwumaso e wo oman Ghana hanum eboa ama oman Ghana kabi mamen kabi no etimi ekonanim pa ochema enei kame ensem bi ebekoso oman Ghana hanum bi ensentrofo di mu akotene yie panti ensentrofo de wonum hu hia pa enti na wo hye oman Ghana ya mamre mu na meche constitution na ene page baako ye dedicate di ama ensentrofo say yemfa emo ensentrofo ho ban ena mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem utudwa ensentrofo hu ehu hia na afenso no ene maso a wonum de ye de boa oman Ghana ye kabi mamen kabi amamu no ena mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem utudwa chima ade se ensentrofo hu hia pa na pensu ya na se na abresu we no obehwa so obebo ensentrofo nyina ho ban ena ode nsem utudwa chima enei kame ese nkrofo tata ensentrofo pa wo oman Ghana ha obehunu na esasem bi sikura na sentro ni kopie ho no ma na ye bro ne bopa ena John Dramani Mahama de nsem utudwa chima sa na pensu we no enya de so obema kwan kra amasa de we nyina esiefi se constitution Ghana mamra no ema ho kwan ensentrofo ye bebo ye ho ban e wo man Ghana ha etimi abo afi se kabima menkabi no ensentrofo edi mu akotene pa abroad nsem we tudwa e wa asantemantem krokunkunu kumase menhia no abusia yentie bi.
It has served as a crucial pillar in developing our democratic landscape, enhancing accountability, and advocating for those often unheard in our national conversations. The brave effort of Ghanaian journalists have guaranteed that our nation remains committed to the ideals of transparency, justice, and truth. Through your vigilance, issues that might have stayed hidden have been exposed. Through your dedication, leaders like myself included are reminded that public office is a trust and not a privilege. The framers of our 1992 Constitution recognized the essential role of the media in our democracy and that is why they dedicated an entire chapter, chapter 12, to the freedom and independence of the press. In doing so, they placed journalism at the center of our democratic experiment. The media is not just a bystander in national life. It is an institution of state, constitutionally protected, whose vitality shapes the quality of our democracy. If I were to give a brief review to those who wrote the Constitution in 1992, I would happily state to them that through their work, the producers, reporters, editors, videographers, anchors, bloggers, and designers, this sacred duty that they gave them is being carried out with increasing excellence and renewed relevance each year.
Eni a wuti ye eya Ghana mampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ana chesode nsem we nyina etu dwa na owie ye no wa mananso hono mo nenei wode kokobo ekwama communities na afensu na ankra ekame ayese nei galamsa ese yensu ni ensa ase no ye kutia no wonom etataye no wochirema nipa biara wo beche se nipa biara wo kudi etia galamse no se nipa ne bamboni ana sense ntrofo amato ahye omuso no eyade se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama chirema ene ye chiwa enya de se de ho beche okra e wo man Ghana hanom ena ode nsem utu dwachima na no da National Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat no eyade se hwidiem ahafomantem nimu ana chese nkrofo ekoto hye wonom so enya nyankopon de fa akwema eyade se nkomu wiewie mu kra eno nkoto anche na no da Environmental Protection Agency for obuase kwantempo ne so abra na wonom ko galamsey site ahodo ana nsentrofo ebi ka ho no eyade se na galamsey fo no ene tututuo pa na afensu no wonom bro nsentrofo no muyo madwen so mututututu niema no ana ka na omutima omude ko no enam so ekonya nkwanhia ma nsentrofo bebre omuwo mu no ebi mu epre praia na nya asem kuma akra ena mampanyi John Dramani Mahama de nsem otu dwachima nipa biara se nipa ne yensentroni anaso ye bamboni a woko atia galamsey ekoso o man Ghana hanom se wo ye community anase ankra anase wo ye hwan na wokutia se nipa nam eyade se mrakese pa ana ye de bewe wo man Ghana hanya de se wo befa ho adi kra ena ode nsem otu dwachima eyade se wa chief of staff sense ntrofo ana no da wonum ko praye no won hwe na wo medical bills nyina won hwe na wontimi entuama won ma na so wontimi hwe wo mu efiri se na omu kwa kodi dwumaso e de ama o man Ghana ampanyi John Dramani Mahama brother nsem ni tu dwa no yentie bi
victims or their families. Justice will be pursued under the law. The victims deserve closure, and the perpetrators will face the consequences of their actions. I've also directed the minister responsible for government communications and the minister responsible for national security to create a permanent forum for constructive engagement between the security services and the media to foster mutual respect and prevent such future incidents. Let me be unequivocal. Under my leadership, this government will neither sanction nor tolerate any form of intimidation, interference, or attacks on journalists. But my colleagues of the GJA, freedom must be balanced with responsibility. The credibility of journalism.
Eni a wuti ye eya Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ana chesode nsem we nyina etu edwa ehunhia se nsentrofo ebebo mu hu ban na afensu nkrofo a wonom sori eti nsentrofo o man Ghana hanom no ode we nyina etu edwa e wo GJ awards ekọọso asantemantem na awards no ekọọso no eyade se menhia efikesie mu ana etimi kwai na otumfo say to the second asantemera eyade se na esini na so ye pa ye bobobbo nsentrofo bebra baso wonom dwumadi omadi wo man Ghana ha eboa ma o man Ghana etimi atumpon na no na chese otumfo say to the second asantemera so kasa de afa galamse a ekoso wo man Ghana ha no chirima enei kame se galamse no ya agensemo a ese yensuo ne ensase pa ewo man Ghana hanom na manfo no to aba wonom to aba ma mampanyini bia se waba no mra mehwe entu galamse na se nenso no mampanyini no aya wo suro sese otu galamse na se anase bia wonom mu ye galamse no ye pamo wo mu a say ye kwakoto aba biema ono ankasa na nya de se wo mbeto aba ama no enna otumfo say to the second centimeter radin sim tuja chiremu ede to mampanyi John Dramani Mahama nim say onfa ne nansi fom pa no take bold decisions se na be ya galamse a ekoso o man Ghana hanoma e say yensu ni ensase no obetimi etu ase kra ochema nei e kama eze galamse no aye ne ho te se mafia ene wo man Ghana hanoma e say yensu ni ensase ene ode yemfa to ho kra chirema ene tetetete no ya ade se ye nana no na wonom tu efom agudie ni bio nanso no mutu ne kama pa ense yensuo ni ensase entenei ede na aba e kame ayese yensuo ni ensase wo man Ghana hanom nyina esen wasade nsemo eto ahemfo ana afensi no mpanfo a wonom ewo nkronkra no se omuni mampanyi John Dramani Mahama kamom se na be ya galamsa a ese yensuo ni ensase no ye betimi atu ase otumfo se etu de sekana santimera ne nsem no yentie bi.
Galamsey, for example, is an issue that is so dear to everybody's heart. We have to be very careful because it's destroying this country. Sure. It's becoming more of like a mafia situation where if you're not very careful, it's going to engulf all of us. Sure. And therefore, we have to take this issue very, very seriously. We joke about it, or we think it's not serious, but it is. And I was asking how many people would vote for a party or a government why we don't want to take a firm decision on these people. Sure. I've asked myself. Because it's politics, it's because of votes, nothing else. I can't see why we cannot take up this matter seriously, unless we are all complicit. Other than that, it's also a serious matter. So I was listening to the president, and I feel that more must be done to stop this. Sure.
Any awuti ye asante hini otumfo say to the second GJ Awards na senate so de nsem we nyina etudwa na yegusu agina mu ewo galamsey mu ade se president Emma Ghana Journalist Association yera Albert Kwabnadwumfo nso ekasa ye de nsem to mampanyi John Dramani Mahama enimu se ehu behia sesesi ano galamsey ekoso man Ghana hanoma say yensu ni ensase no obeteki bold decision ode ne nan besi form pa na wasori etia wochirema ya ade se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama nei woye na afemu die bia se galamsey no obehwe ako etia nenso no ehu behia se mampanyi ni di ahoodin bebre ebehim ene ochirema mampanyi na tetetete kuokuo bebre anase nkrofo bebre wonom ko etia galamsey no wo man Ghana ha nenso no enwie peye enti wode adesrede kase pa eto mampanyi John Dramani Mahama enimu se obeteki bold decision asa ode ne nai besi form pa se na be ya galamsey a say yensuo ni ensase wo man Ghana hanom no obetimi aye bibia fa won se na be ye betimi aboa ono so nsem ode tu dwa e odwumadi na se no yentie bi.
The happenings are chilling narratives and they reveal how these galamsey criminals are becoming bolder, more brutal, and better organized, operating like gangs of terrorists. This is deeply alarming. We must wake up as a nation before it is too late. Your Majesty, we once again want to commend Mr. President for his engagement with civil society organizations on the galamsey menace. This is commendable, but more must be done, Mr. President. The time has come for a bold, symbolic step, one that communicates to Ghanaians and to the world that this government is fully committed to winning the war against galamsey. Mr. President, permit me to suggest, with the greatest respect, that you consider issuing a policy statement which I have named it a Menchia Declaration, to mark a renewed and irreversible national resolve to defeat galamsey once and for all. Such a declaration made here at the palace of our patron, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, would carry both moral and political weight and reassure the nation that your government's eyes remain firmly on the ball. We also urge that more resources be committed to this fight. The latest Auditor General's report shows significant.
Any awuti ye panyini pa wo dance ntrofo kabom ko nanimu yera Albert Kwabnadwumfo na no da 29 GJ Media Awards e course so asantimantem ko kunkun kumase ene Menchia fikase mu anodin nsem we nyina etudwa Abusia yentu akasebo no so emfama wo soafo a wo hwe esikasem so Dr. Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah ya de so akwakopie mu e wo Takra the market circle honom no ama aya de se wo de inspection ahye so panel market circle a ya ne yato na jeje mu ya de so akwakopie mu honom a watimi ahwe se ne esi eko ena kyese oni dwadifo ne manfo mu wono mo kasa echima ya de se enche kwara na ese de budget ne ba betu dwa wona hye bedwafie mu enti oba se oba behwe market circle yato na jeje mu benfie miensa ni no se na be ya ebetimi ahye eye budget ne metimi aboa pa yatimi ayamadwadie enso etimi akoso e Takra de ne mantemo ena yera Dr. Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah de nsem otu dwachima ya de se market circle no ya de se dijuma so pa Takra de ne mantemo a ene no ana chese timi bua mamanfo mu ho no mu setimi ko ma no enso mu kodi dwa ho no ma no so mu koton ne ma ho etimi bua ma wo no msaka ma no enso nei mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ban echirema ene bia ye yenye nwieye no anase ato na jeje mu no wo ba behwa ye kwa enche kra no ya de se contractor no eba besi anase wo ba be frase aye edwa no se na be betimi aboa ama edwadi ho nsensem sonso no etimi akoso wo Takra de ne mantemo enkankan ne market circle na okono ono deputy finance minister ene call ye Mr. Thomas Nyako Ampem eno nkotonche a Western Regional Minister ono so ekobi eno nkotonche a eye municipal chief executive MC Takra de ne mantemo ya de so mu nyina ne timi ekwa apro ehwehwe ye se aso edwa no se na esiko wo kirema edwa ya ene yato na jeje mu no enche kra contractor no anase nipa ye de ahye ne nsa no ebeba ho aba abaye pa se ne be betimi aboa asomanfo a won mo Takra de ne mantemo amu dwadie ho nsensem so no etimi akoso ebusa yentu ansem ne so emfama wa na nsem ho ne beto odwa se nkrofo a won kwakopi mu asante mantemo obo asem mantemo akwa akodi dwuma so ama oman Ghana na ese galamse ho nsem a anaka wonum kwakoka ma oman Ghana nam so ema omukonya nkwanhyi ato ananam wonse do ya ene na eyade sa asrafo ebinum wom afensu no ministers ahodo na afensu no NDC mpanyfo no na ebi wo ma koto odwa se eye helicopter crash ebeto odwa se ja to ma omuhwe fom nam so to ananam wonse do na asem ne ba ye no ana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ka se asem no se ne esiko ye bia no eyade se wodi nhwehwemu mu odin pa ebegu akwan mu se ne be oman Ghana manyina nso no ebetimi ehu aso die enti a edesa atorenchem no ebaye na eno ada Minister for Government Communication Yera Felix Kwachi Ofosu the Facebook page na odebeto ho echima eyade se helicopter crash ne hwehwemu a wonom ye no enei wonom awie bibia omudi akwa national security fo a eyade se nyankopon ya adom ochina no omudi ba betu dwa ewo oman Ghana hanma ma oman Ghana manyina hu die enti a anase ade a ekofa asa atorenchem no ebaye ochima ayade se wonom ebeka ede che oman Ghana manyina die enti ede sa atorenchem no etimi baye eno nkotonche na wotwe we no eyade se niam ewo mu yie edoso yie papa ochima mampanyi John Dramani Mahama yade se wuku adam okwakopi mu asante mantem krokunkun kumase na se nkokon nketenketi dwumadie no watimi akwakopa ho ntoma eno nkotonche oswafo a ohwe esikasem so eyade se ya wada November boso na da etoso dumiensa no eyade so no so kwakopi mu mra se bedwafie mu na ese wode budget no akwakotudwa ena Yera Felix ofosu kwagide nsem otudwa chima helicopter crash course no de ntia wonom di sansem we nyina ba beto oman Ghana manyina anim se omude ba beto anim se ne be ya ye behu de ede sensunsuanso na na se ede sa to renchem no ebaye ebusan fa kasebo nkonko pie mu ewo nkrofo amanso na 2014 ene beto odwa se Israel ne Hamas fo ntokwa wonom kon no Gaza hye so ana osra ni ba kwa wono eye Israel ni no eyade se wonom etimi kun na Hamas fo etimi kun no man to ananan monse do na empenfo chema benfie du ba ko ni 11 years ni enei ana aba beto odwa se omatimi di osra ni no na emu no etimi di ama Israel fo no na ne nsem we nyina no eyade se Israel eye oswani ba ko no de kotu udwa e wodwumadi e course wo enu ada e no de kotu udwa sesese ano Hamas fo no srani a wonom kun no abra na entokwa ne e course 2014 no sese ane na emu no wonom sa atimi aka wo mu epe no krabre ebuzama menyina sansem we so na anopa no nsia kasebo a me de besom wo happy 98.9 FM no memfa ni nyina ensi wa hanum na kasebo nim no ensem a wote ye no ebi ni se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ne nei wode ensem utu dwachi ma ono na pensu we de nya de so obema kwan ama nipa bia atata nsentro ni ewo man Ghana hanum na kasebo no ebeto odwa se helicopter crash a enam so ma enipa eto anananom wonse edum penfo chirima wo chena da ade se omudi ni nyina ba beto man Ghana manim de mass atore nchem no ebaye yede kasebo ni kopie mu onkrofo amaso na ababeto dwa se mass for Israel for srani a ntokwa ne ekoso a wonum kun no ne na emu no omudi akwakoma Israel for ebisanse mi kan se mi hu na me de besom wo sa no pa no nsia kasebo happy 98.9 FM midin di abna sante me sorry so na me sorry so ide happy morning show to aso e di amamu ebisia makramo
Wazaba so bonyuma don't be a kupompo so bizasa kiniye nimdawa bombonchen nkasi ya bonsusua A1 agopurame musamsu shunku happy FM wazabo happy FM enjenkwa
Efri nua hini ekosi nro efri haban edi konkwa Ghana bibidro di tumi sorry ahwodene ene no kremu ebre no dro say ye di Ghana Herbal Conference de di kan kra ebro jumadie ebekoso December bosomene da etoso miensa ekopim enum ewo Prempe Assembly Hall Kumasi asemtitra eda jumadie ne so ne Harmony in Herbalism Balancing Tradition and Innovation bra na bahwe akwan ahodo a ye bibinro na hunu nuru ahodo a yayo ewo Ghana ha nene adunsifo akukudan ene wonom a wo ye bibinro mu hwemu eni nkoma ehunhia sa adwumadie wonom amaso yasene amiade bramo eye the Ministry of Health Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association GAFTRAM Food and Drugs Authority FDA and the Center for Plant Medicine Research bomodia na kwa befo tintankese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com DHI ewa befo tintankese ahodo no so at Ghana Herbal Conference so pese obeda wunru awayo no edi anase ope baby a ubetimi di unro na sie ewo dwumadie na se a bomodia na frey ewo tetefon homa iso 0202222095 ana before forms ewo YFM Kumasi Inshaye so ben MTN Inshira FM anase Love FM Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Ghana Emrena Saso say a Beppo Mrantiane Mabawa Omwadam Wadisroku Gudiri Munabaso the 2025 Swagger Awards Anika Sabrese Afi awards need 50 years I don't hear the Golden Jubilee edition of the Swagger Awards Paso Accra International Conference Center Saturday November 15, 2025 time 6 p.m. Assembly Daso a call for change in national orientation and investment in sports special guest of honor His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, and a guest of honor, Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, also in attendance, Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS, performing live, Afro and Dancehall star, Stone Boy. Swag Awards, Saturday, 15th November 2025 at Accra International Conference Center. The longest running awards event in Ghana. I had the 50th Swag Awards. GCB Bank, Gold Board, Tobinco, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Free Zones Authority, National Petroleum Authority, Omnipsic Bank, Phoenix Insurance, etc. I had the 50th Swag Awards. Another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest.
Hey, Kofi. Let me amount country man. About the Dano year. Abra which are just 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me a 1 year.
Uyo bio yinkonya.
wait. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se wo ye odehye niema koda ahogye kese na ye san ema manfo di wakire se de wo celebrity no.
Wetwa be fie duonini ene de aka odo ho asema ye ka warefo bebrabom.
Ntizesi ano de me mpra no miensa no ba.
Debi Kofi. Oba baako, bema baako, odo baako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love meet affordability. Our warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, ewo Happy FM asalam down.
So person so yasene a, obetimi afrete for homan 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamen kai wo san hye kakra wo.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
What's the scientific name for prekese?
Thank you. Tetraptera tetrapura.
Pardon me?
Tetraptera tetrapura.
So, what as a biochemist, what are the benefits of prekese?
Thank you very much. I'm sure, serious. In fact, it is a fruit that I worked on extensively as a researcher. It has a lot of active principles, medicinal, that depending on your situation can be good for your health, for hypertension, for other,
Because I'm for nice kwanso. One man anka nyameduma ochina nyina omzi omme yare nyina makwa atwa ma ntisa kobọ mpae yare na yira ate. Empire ameba mo bibia wo tie mi na no pe ni se nea ede wakoma so obia na nyankopon obo ade tuturubu nsu. Omomodea no ma ne mra mu ma wo. Se boni dia nyankopon ma ne mam. Yemu atimu akwa from Happy Morning Show so atiame mi ensa atena se rapper Fatisha Iboli Prince Obapo akwa Yim Brown Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah atiame mi ensa no pa bi etena se na yede the Happy Morning Show ede brawo akasimaduo no enson na nonson abo yemfa weather update emfa free Ghana Meteorological Agency akache ne emfa mreo and na no pay live on your number 1 morning show, the Happy Morning Show anopa nyonko Ghana Meteo se men country Ghana fo nyina na no pay say yenhwe ni mu so obo man anafo fam nkrotu ahodo a ebe mpono a ti hanso no bemnum na nim kakra wo man finfini fam a kopem anafo tifi fam fam bie no enhwe no ebemnum na bia bi wo ho abekọ no na bosu gugu kakra ewia no e wo bra premu ato no Ghana Meteo se men country Ghana fo nyina They are the Aviano or Maya Fanado Donuano. If you are the Tino Abo, yes, you must you bet me out to talk. I'm a young boom. Ever a mere beat to say a Jim. Oh, Cofodia and an importamo, our bra premo atono. Sanso and Acopium, and Crutobi at say. Go so Sunyai and an importamo. Ghana met you since you bet me at all. I'm a young aboom. Emi ahodo no aka ne de enkankan o ma TV fam Ghana metu se ewia no bebo pa okoba bit se Bolgatanga na Lergu ene wade a wo kiremu se it will be fairly dry and hot and sunny the hobeya we say me hwa ye hye na ewia no bebo Obiara mbrana wo mayemfa Obiaba no ne yakwa anwumre e wo bra no nsia bo Ghana Meteorological Agency wona da roma won de ba betu ani maka se e wo man anafo famu de nsuo no bemna nanim wo man finfini famu ye hwe ne mu se nsuo no betumi ato ama awiemu abobo wo man se de ye de bia ko ye tena dwumade ni so anopa bia kasimadu ama no nsia bo tenemu a kopembra no nkro bebo no sa bia ko ye kro no a no ene de ko montre so ne de akọ 105 akọ fufu kakra to da bi wo ha ne akọ ne akọ akọpebo de apesi kakra to da bi wo nso ye kwa na bankui eni nkruma na ponchenam hyenchen anopa mema adokon kakra
ma den adokon
mema adokon kakra
Isaiah 54:17
nyanto boase
No weapon fashioned against you shall succeed, and you shall refute every tongue that rises against you in judgment. Way tomorrow, today.
When said there was a program. Oh, yeah, TBC.
Baby, I know one.
Maybe Ghana today.
Ghana today.
Tomorrow
Okay,
today.
tomorrow
Ghana today, because Ghana
today.
stories to be my Ghana today.
Ghana today.
They were doing newspaper headlines.
And
Ghana today.
Metro TV.
Metro TV.
Metro TV. But there is tomorrow today.
Tomorrow today.
Tomorrow today.
Yes.
Tomorrow
today.
No, it was newspaper. It was mainly newspaper
in the
headlines.
Night. It was around 11.
Around 11.
Yeah.
I think it was Samuel Ajimane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Samuel Ajimane.
Tomorrow today.
So the upper children say, any quotation.
Any quotation I say now. Yes.
Ono abu.
Oh, there be anyone on the buy.
Sir.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow today now.
Sefah on him. Because no weapon fashioned against you shall prosper.
Me busa se
na me konya no
eh. Me kan busa se okwa sorry enu ana. Na osofo no be bo open na.
Isaiah 54:17. No weapon fashioned against me shall succeed, and you shall refute every tongue that rises against you in judgment. Bisano. SML hits back at Kisie Jabin. Among the Cephas Boyo.
Bayo.
By B.O.
Yes,
Bayo.
Like former medical superintendent, I know what rate. CC or MP. No. Okay, no, General Secretary of Ghana Medical Association, doctor. I think me refer the first name Bayo until Bayo. Yeah.
Crowbane.
Any crew, any party must say.
That be better like a Crowbane fooding. Is that in your bro?
No.
I think
northern.
Yeah.
But when you say a bro fooding, BU, Bayu.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Accuses him of distortion of facts into OSP. Aye. Every crowd of pay benye bibi on Facebook.
Yeah.
With artwork.
No, any response be brave because me who Kwadwo minu se we hu a video of a lawyer Martin Pebu accusing the OSP.
Yeah,
he's more corrupt than the former finance minister.
Yes, of course.
Or say, in fact, what is happening at the office of the special prosecutor.
Yeah.
If you investigation now, the outreach, be shocking Ghana.
And I know the president of Prempag has consistently been saying, he said,
yes,
there are things, and there may be a coso or the office of the special prosecutor. A camia say, you share down for your name in Siho.
I think said the current president, AU Rakise Jabin, free that office. Now, office, see, all the activities of the office, should come to a halt.
How so?
Have you?
Kai say Yedimra. Yedimra ne ejuma. At 959.
See, why do you always come back to this at 591?
959 because the name runner established the office of the special prosecutor.
The period between Ora Martin Alamisi Benz Kaiser.
Yeah.
Amidu resigning any Kisie Jabin was appointed. Ejuma Nkoso, was it not the same act that established that?
What you are saying is that they
what
should
you are
hold
saying is
Ejuma
different.
Nkoso, not that what
you are saying is different
because there are people working there.
When Martin Amidu step aside, Sefah, or step aside, say okay, maybe the halt of make onu Ejuma onu Because there are a lot of people are question a juma or kisi jabin office.
But say kisi jabin kwa na juma.
Unim say the investigators office of the special prosecutor mo achi mi nu. Ebi mu mpese mo be hu ebi mu anim. Ebi mu adwuma mo ye na ebi mu mpese ebi mu enti Sefani ni team, Fatini ni team. Obia ye juma na Fatihe na etare ne bo. Obia mpese obibe the same office. So what is happening at the office of the special prosecutor is deeper than the in the media, Sefa. Enti enye nwanwa se enkrofo ka ho asem de bia.
As I said, if I
money laundering, terrorism financing are not just financial crimes, but Thomas Nyako Ampem, Deputy Finance Minister, Ena Eka. But today, I just all kind.
Yeah.
Bola Kois suspend planned nationwide strike after talks with government. See private sector as key partner in national development. Mr. Alex Appel Dade and Ekasa Assembly.
KGL. But it was as a result of KGL's association with a GJ 29 DJ Awards, NMA, a Media Foundation for West Africa and the Fourth Estate, a boycott to it. And so they no, hold on. So they did not. So what happened? They did not participate.
So what happened? Even that is an afterthought.
What do you mean, afterthought?
Because see, GJ 98.9. See, you might have your issues with Okwanya and Crawford face or mood defending KGL and all that. But Ghana Journalists Association or my worst no my journalist.
Yeah.
Fati wa enter bida wa wini bida.
Yeah.
Ono no enter you.
Yes.
And you be na befa na adwuma. Enti Media Foundation for West Africa any omo Fourth Estate. In fact, omo na enter awards no. Omo journalist omo ha na enter.
Oh, set time now. Hold on. Entries ni opinion no. Ebia no munya list of sponsors.
Say adie we ya.
Ehun say KGL is part of the sponsors.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Oh, please. You see, Sadi we ya essence and trofu bi ni and trofu adwuma bi ye sacrosanct obi nkan asem no. Time muma yenyai. Ye de kan krofo asem na nkrofo ye dwuma na nkrofo question adwuma na ye ne emu ni ahwe ne yeti kwapai. Sadi ni free say ye obi nkan asem. Uye adwuma ni wi a yenya ye hwe adwuma na ye no ye ni adwenkyere wo adwuma ne ho. One of my powers need to be superhumans. That we are beyond fallible. And also forever. No, Fourth Estate, any KG or look, my juma. And Kofusu say Juma na moye na shodi. Me. How many me have supported the Media Foundation for West Africa. But that Fourth Estate, how that Fourth Estate was established was in bad faith, and then I still insist.
How so?
Oh, please. It was just an agenda to persecute some people.
Oh, really?
Yes.
If you're to look at if you're to look at the investigations for the state over a period of time, how many of them do you feel say it was just purposed to me? Just purposed.
SML, right?
Of course.
Topmost SML.
Do you like the outcome of ASML investigations on the Bible thing, and the actions that have been taken by the current government or current administration? Yes. You like that?
Hold on, Sefa. Hold on. The fact that ABOMA SML are the outcome, I agree in part with the outcome of SML. Doesn't make it say my belief about Fourth Estate, doesn't change my belief about Fourth Estate.
It doesn't. It's not just about SML alone. Obekai 13 All African Games a year, and then so almost the home interview about the Montana. Do you recall that?
See,
so I want to understand.
What I am saying.
Also want to understand what you mean when you say said your Edit Fourth Estate buy-in
yes,
was in a bad faith.
Yes.
And was established to go after certain selected individuals
yes.
within our society.
Yes. You see, Sefah, get this. Man Crawford 18 inti adi we me makan wa ha time with that number. Say me so keta se she proye kankan ene ne ye bone Crawford edi oman adwuma show monsa na omo ye ne basa ye ne biara me so na onya dwuma Sefah mo bobo Nkrofo din ense Nkrofo din e wo bre dwuma na wo ye no ye nka ho asem Sefah KGL ene NL KGL ene NL adwuma Fourth Estate ye no edenya na Nkrofo nkamfa ho Nkrofo e form ho no. Was it, were they going after KGO or they were going after the former CEO, Director General of NL, Sefah? Sefah Buamie.
They were doing their investigation.
But there's more, to be honest.
They were doing their investigation.
You know, I don't really,
say,
I can't say much.
No, the year can say.
Moving from
the year can say.
Boycotting an award.
Yes. And I can say boycotting an award is because KGO's association with Ghana Journalists Association. Is the reason why that's the only reason why they boycotted. Because they think that the association is supporting KGO by accepting their sponsorship. So that's something for him.
Okay.
Is KGL under investigations?
By who?
Maybe so.
No.
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 No. Are they under investigation, Sefah? Are you aware they are under investigation? No, because Media Foundation for West Africa and in the Fourth Estate are investigation about KGL and NL. And they believe say because of they should not sponsor the awards or and yes partners to GG. And see, it was a post by Ura Manasseh Azuri on Facebook about some of these things and even cited Zoom Lion and Hunyema Bibri. It was after which Media Foundation for West Africa and the Fourth Estate say they don't want to be part. Who cares if you don't want to be part? Those who want to be part, they've been awarded. Our brother at Media General, or your internship with BBC, Godwin, what was his name? He was adjudged the best journalist of the year.
Yeah.
What happened? So that was not happen because you have issues, media platform, you have issues with that was, so that was should not happen. And we free him.
Anyway, I will never
give up the Galamsey fight, President Mahama. And backbench torpedoes minorities attempt to stop Bafo-Bonny's vetting today. And also, Transparency International Ghana educates CSOs, journalists on corruption, Muslim leaders schooled on conflict resolution and promotion of peace. Yogopiemu Nigeria memoir. Nigeria records 81% drop in terror-related deaths since 2015. Presidents in Eka. UK warns citizens against travel to 6 Nigerian states. No Christian genocide in Nigeria. Supreme Islamic Council fires back at Trump. Tinubu congratulates Soludo, says governor's re-election reflects visionary leadership. Saso and we know stories offer the Chronicle. I'll be
because you want President Donald Trump. Ne video no de kan sanse woni fa Nigeria ho o hwe video na hwinsi ya se ohura baby no bi ebusa na se no, and he was able to say the oka any nyina. Was it because me hwe video ni din a to me na hwe ma hwinsi wo Nigeria ho. So for him to have come out the way he did,
I think to a larger extent, a lot of the time. No. If you have to check the data, or share the persecution of, religious persecution across the world. That or share when it comes to the persecution of Christians across the world. The data indicates there are other nations and there are other states and other countries if we are here.
More than Nigeria.
As compared to that of
yes.
Nigeria.
So why the
even across Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Christians have been persecuted. Oko Iran, Christians have been persecuted.
Even Africa, Nigeria,
Oko Eritrea,
number one.
No, Christians have been persecuted. So the question that anybody who has had the opportunity, I want to data no, everybody say, why Nigeria?
Yes.
Why Nigeria?
No, unless say president, and this one, U.S. president, they've done some work in Nigeria, and
so they don't have data on the persecution of Christians across the globe, or even on the continent of Africa. Data
no, let me put it blank. I think it's premeditated, honestly.
Anyway,
no.
Because I don't.
The fact
it's
that
born out of nowhere.
It looks as if, say, a majority of Nigerians are excited about it.
Yes.
And are actually calling for it.
Yes.
And I'm like, do they understand what this actually means?
They don't.
And do they understand how this is going to play out? Should they actually go ahead with it?
Yes.
They don't. No, they don't. They are not aware.
I was shocked
it was shocking to me. I was like,
France
who are the people
France 24 story. Yeah, on the street. In fact, it was a voice pop on the street of Lagos.
Yeah. 98.9. They don't know America.
They don't understand.
But
what don't they understand? They don't understand what happened in Libya.
No, they don't. They have never understood it.
They didn't watch the Libya
in their
videos.
minds, this means an attack on the political elite.
Elite, yes.
And
they
are happy. Exactly.
But there will be distractions.
No, they don't
understand that. That's what we're saying.
Every single thing for them,
it would affect the Nigerian economy.
Is the political class.
Yeah. They don't understand.
When it happens, they are not coming to ask the political class.
So that's where the education needs to be. And I was saying because you see, the moment they enter, it's got nothing to do with just the political class.
But
it's got everything to do with the entire country.
It's actually a sad situation in Africa, where SMC, even to do with laws of sovereign countries states, then you go on social media and they are calling for international intervention for simple things like Obiako Repi Obisebe. For simple things, what must I say? That we need the international community to when you have your laws, that when somebody rapes this person, this is what happens. It's sad. There is no faith in Young Asayemra.
Governance. The new crusading guide, Otumfuo, expresses anger at Galamsey menace. Citizens criticizes politicians. We were at the GJ Awards, and His Excellency His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Utumfuo Ejinaho. Na
after 11 months.
After 11 months, assembly man can ye cry. And Ojina home on Percy ni dim crabbe associate. Wabre pa and then Asumajuno. Or down, sorry, to say the affairs, no sorry, tempting manina. And no tomb for say, na Galamsey no, a barnisani abidu baby I do. Opim so on Tiasia cry. Now, or see a mo politicians. Moi, so
Happy FM 98.9.
Sefa unya pa nanka MP no koyesa and when yan ho mention in fie. Uncle Pim so better telling na mama me papa. Or say more politicians, more na mo shechiri. And I'm yes, I am Munyai Sadia na moye nepa. We dear, o man penijra ne nchen and I know can no we a presidential any royalty, Kajumeboa. Say back your royalty, and about your presidential. ɛna ɔmo de abom obia wo tumi papa ɛno ɛna yɛ nsɛm ɛwɔ ha. Private sector must recognize as partner, not a competitor. Alex Dade advocate we ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɔpani a ɔno ɛna yɛ kwankyerɛfoɔ da KGL ano mo pio yɛ nyinaa yɛbɛka bi ama KGL mo pio mo pesa papa mo pio yɛbɛka bi Ghana adwuma bi ɛsɔre a mo bɛyɛ saa mo yɛ den yɛbɛka bi ama KGL foɔ no yɛbɛka bi ama Kwadwo sɛ me ne ɔkɔ ekohu president of Prim Park this week this week kai me pa kai me pass e ba akɔhwehwɛ no. John Boadu declares bid for MPP national chairmanship. Enti John Boadu say oba as national chairman.
Mo fa the picture na dani meme no. No, mo say yen ye try. Sefa. Me say yen ye try.
E wo mu say that no na ugina ne nchen de nso aden. Sefa. Say we ya che. Na pani ti hopa na ne na wusu say che.
No amwa.
Election say who pa. All small scale miners in Ghana don't have license to mine. We NDC MP. NDC MP. Sir, and some
if you don't have license to mine, what happens to you? Or what happens to your entity?
Illegal.
Illegal. Enti uni kwan say we
you catch
enti won come na shebedwam no nko kan ho.
There be na
I will never give up the fight against Galamsey.
Brapakwa. Ense bi bo he. Say I will catch Ghana for no. Ghana for nya den. What you Ghanaians do? Ghanaians be
na mate.
Na ye den. What's the end game? Na ye tia na ye den.
I will never give up on the fight against Galamsey. Mahama assures Ghanaians. We the new weekend, the new crusading guide in Patch of Fachame.
The weekend they come. Daily graphic. Daily graphic. The Democrat and ha. Yemfa daily graphic. The Democrat and Bimra. I'm gonna tell. Akasima bakona non swambo. Live on Happy 98.9 FM. The Happy Morning Show. And wasugusu awutie no. Yede bro. The Democrat hold on enano pay. Abajomono. Imoti fin 70 bini ebo ne dero diama. 2024 GJA Awards. Asediba tops all. Otunfo says to the second from right, as Antony presenting the 2024 Journalist of the Year Award to a representative of Godwin Asediba TV3. Those with them are the President, John Dramani Mahama, right, and Albert Kwabena John 4, second from left, President of GJA. Oko na kokopiemu o Facebook abitimi hunu. A picture I may describe at the Amawi. We will deepen press freedom. President Mahama at GJA Award. Inti mampanyini ena kokopiemu ewo the 29th GJA Awards of course so ewo Kumasi Asante Mantem Kropon emu eno di etudwa se hwe obomoden a se na aba ne de se ensentrofo betimi agina omaye omadwuma obomoden a no ahyemoke na pa. Government medical scholarships must be for schools, Ghanaian schools. Na we the Chancellor of Entrance University College eno de aba betudwa say here insiati ban na say mo e de boa won mo ekwakusua de aba be doctor e wo mamu no e wo se etimi hwe say betimi aye ediama schools ahodo na say suapan hodo a wo mo o man yi mu na ye mfa nko e masuapan hodo mo wo amonone nti ofa sansem no kratifeto so edu miensa obetimi nya sansem no bi na wakenkan e wo ho. Public sector workers get 9% salary increment monye so ehuri
enu ye for minimum wages so
na o de any dey na o de any dey
enya for
na o de
sometimes na o say jaya ye bom pa say minimum wage for ni nya bia na nka yesu at Africa kra
but that be minimum wage ni yemra
yes and I'm say
yemra
when you read the statement almost say send ye be ya you be cushion low income earners. You are not a low income earner, Danquah.
Are you on SSSSS?
I also am not a low income.
Sefa, are you on
SSSS? Bompa says, send a you who say a moye deno. Na ya tum no.
Okay.
Ubenya kakrata free.
Okay.
Sefa, are you on SSSS?
Maybe I ubenya be 5 be at free. Be 5% be at free.
5% increment.
At free.
Ade 9 is Samawana.
Makasa.
Twaso.
Bozo kasem shemano. Sanke 15 and 20 akejaba. Yen twaso. Na
because usually
2024 na yesen.
Yeah,
25.
usually no mbeka say
but you have to also check
minimum age.
Yeah.
From Ebia
minimum
wage say 19 to 21.77% for minimum wage, and then maybe a 5% increment for others. But when I want fair one count, I'm not me who send a mayor. Ebia me who Mr. Boatia
unions are hold one. TUC. It's not just a government worker. There are private workers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually say union or a certificate to bargain on your behalf. This will apply whether you're working for private or you're working for a government.
Okay.
Support mainstream media to grow as Antihene and or de futu media ma Ghana phone now. Say no a team from more than then you didn't some hodo Ghana for no TB.
You need support.
Nasa abaya the president has promised say
you need government support.
A media support fund of course, so there is going to be a media support fund.
Okay, I feel
obviously. Is it need to of course. And he will have
Emirantem near Beko Hopa.
Now, Daily Graphic, the Democrat, and
the new center, local marine insurance to boost city, create jobs. IBAG and S&P upgrades Ghana to B-B. Outlook stable. Ghana extends aid to Jamaica, Cuba, Sudan. Godwin Asediba named 2025 GJA Journalist of the Year. OSP got it wrong. SML insists findings were rushed, urges president to review evidence before enforcing contract termination.
Contract termination, there's a badida. And not the abadida. And the Yemfa the Ghanaian point and Twaso. Niemus arrested, it says Galamseyes in Usino. Yes. Usino graphic. And nei Galamsey ama traffic aba Usino.
Yeah.
Traffic.
You must say kwano.
Fati, mentiase, kania you say, course, kwenyinamua. Osino, udru, she ewo kwane ho. Enei, bear 100 meters. Sefa 100 meters. Free kwano, ye tu anwia hip eguha, wenimokra. Enti, 36 Galamsey wemu. Bi aname wo fa asefo nso hihemu bi o.
Na ye gusu aye swom ya expand your prisons because omudosun.
That's another conversation.
So we no omuchi omuse ya.
Yeah, they go cells.
Cells no omudi.
Now do you usually see the size of cells?
Yeah, I've been there.
And then what question?
I've been to a number of cells.
Me cells ministry.
I've been there. I've been to. Yeah, right.
Share the word of God with them.
We take people's rights for granted, though.
And 36 ewa ha enedie osino omohu akwa adwam papa na ohwe se de omtetete ho a ye se de omtiwe kwadwe duru anwumire pa na omo batan wa sika ehyo omo ho no eni sika ehyo mata so sika omudi no enye sika keto akra. ESPA urges members to suspend planned strike as talks with government progress. We association omo enesisa bola oka senka omo se ase ochina ena nka omo start omo strike no ene di omo si anuanom mommo montwen ansa we executive secretary madam ama ofori entry eno de sa ensem we atudwa speak truth to power and shun hate speech. President Mahama urges journalists we ensem o de kotudwa ewo GJ Awards no kwadwo GJ Awards na se epemere na ye ka ho asem The organization was all over the place. I didn't like this year's organization. Private sector must be recognized as partner, not a competitor. Alice Adade, advocate at UJ Alumina Lecture 2025. Now, Justice Bafo Boniface's appointment committee today. Kwadwo de abebe ba no say one sha minority in parliament one sha mo be boycott for obvious reasons ye nyina anim. But I would urge the minority to be there. Go, be there. So when you say it was President Kufuor.
Participate in something they deem unlawful. What am I saying?
Yes,
so
but
their best bet would be to
but you see, what
boycott.
What can wasem? You've presented your case in Parliament. Speaker Eruli, let it go. Go to the appointment committee and go and do your work as member of the appointment committee and extension.
But there are things the speaker's ruling still does not satisfy the concerns that they have raised. Assembly da senibia. And the speaker should even know better.
Most rulings, Sefah, by various speakers, but they have to get on and do their job, really.
The Ghanaian publisher, the Wokra Tanada, SML defense contract legitimacy, Sefas Buyu, na Nimfuni Edaha, John Boadu enters chairmanship raise, unveils 5-point revival plan. KGL Boss seeks policy shift from for private sector. Edaha. Mahama to media, balance press freedom with ethical reporting. Anyway, no come binum. Omo boaye di sebinse hunu e de boa NDC at a point in time. Ethics. Fidelity Bank champions youth.
Why? No mo so mo ye for another ne so e. Ese o so bo mo.
Enso mo nyina. They said their own obomofo ne nam ho apaso ne kana asem.
Okay.
So what's here? The it should be cross-cutting. Fidelity Bank champions youth entrepreneurship. We the Ghanaian publisher the Bokratano.
Republic Press. Brian vindicated at last as Senate renews hunt for strategic investor.
Sefah. Senkene. Jabamu omuti eso omudi yebo man per this way.
Yeah.
Some me
yes.
You can say
read the document reporting a free Senate and there was nothing absolutely wrong.
And how many months
there
down
was
the line?
Nothing absolutely wrong.
Less than 8 months.
When people were saying, a state capture and I was asking people, have you read
somebody? It was Sami Okujetu Abla.
But have you read?
No, it was Samuel Okujetu Abla.
So what was the propaganda about?
Yes.
Because it was somebody
because it was Brian Champon, who was a minister then.
But now what is Nate doing? Is it not the same thing that is
still I don't know.
NIMOS arrests 41 suspects, including 32 Nigerians in Brim North and Fantiakwa South districts.
Brim North.
Yep.
Santiago.
Brim North.
Yeah. And Fantiakwa. Say Fantiakwa. Usino ye Fantiakwa.
Yeah. Brim North ye me ho.
Yes.
Na
na me krom gold ho. Asase bi akra me koko kakra bi also.
Good. Mahama urges media to safeguard peace ahead of 2028 elections. Rise glut deepens as farmers struggle to sell last harvest.
And a big issue.
Ashanti region, man discovered dead in Galamsey pit after altercation with sex worker. Last week, say UTA happy kaseboa. Yeah, the information in our ebrewa. Na 1,000 Ghana cedis be a womb. Na eno ena eye menko for kind news no na me hu say IGP say no name papa extra prices any locations be location baby abeko ne price a ubenya
na so omoko
ene kwan ya obefa so a o ko ho a won first can show homa
aden okọ ho
abaya no entumi
okọ ho ye bone menimobi a okofa bi ne sika e wo ne ho nyina oyi sika no ene ne mobile phone ene o de share quality bag ene o chechire no de share water closet sink no. The nsuo no chamber no nsuo no the shame.
God will not send money from heaven. Mining will continue. Ada MP.
No,
hold on.
God will not send money from heaven. Mining will continue. Ada MP.
So if I say what down for, comfort
She's reading the news, pal.
Auntie Connie, now Auntie Connie. Now call your yearly press conference. Boba press conference, not in change.
Auntie Connie.
Auntie Connie.
Madam, honorable comfort you. Mammy fancy am for mount.
No, Auntie Connie.
There be somewhere they need to provide us clarification.
Better particular.
Of course, because this one,
Auntie Connie.
The Republic president.
Auntie Connie.
Okay, and all the end.
Me who's not say now call you. Miss Serisa and come. Miss yes, if I'm a mammy. You my bonnie say.
Auntie Connie, good morning. Auntie Connie, now call you for say on patch of
Happy FM 98.9.
On patch of nothing. Not you lose nothing. You lose nothing.
Press conference in a sense.
For her to have also stated say the report by the committee is incomplete.
I mean, see,
incomplete and inconclusive.
Sefa, the shame bufu pa, me pacho mo amuti mo fenche. The shame bufu cry. Some NDC members are criticizing the interior minister. Say nunti yenyi nedi. It was the Oye was the reason why Oye leader our parliament party no.
It's scary. It is scary.
The custodian, fearless, fair, and reliable minority hangs dark clouds on Bafo Bonnie's vetting. Obehu Sahene Alexander Kwamena Afenyo Markin Infoni Udaha Sanso ena Supreme Court judge and acting Chief Justice ena Sanye Chief Justice nominee by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Justice Paul Bafo Bonnie Ononso Infoni Ewaha. Private sector government must be partners in nation building and also Ewaha. JB declares JB John Buadu once I'm making. JB declares bid for MPP chairmanship. Africa needs ethical homegrown AI strategies. Chief of staff ena eka sa ensemu waste managers suspend strike after government's assurance. We the custodian and anopay.
The Economic Times, the Obokrata, and the try to cram will have financial markets gear up for 2026 budget. BOD at final stage of non-interest banking framework draft to be laid soon for approval. Ewo eye mrashebe dwefie obekaya adani ne Dr. Evans Nunu edin komo as to how we can leverage non-interest banking, Islamic banking for infrastructure development. Or say idea was it timidi ni eko pa na yema ho adesua ne entretre no emu do se bia do no abetumi atiase. Government targets increase in tax revenue, launches two new initiatives amid experts recommendations. We any the Economic Times the Obokrata no emu ensem no ena yede ewie the Obokrata ho de na no peba dwumu no tifi ensem e braso se ebekoni akwakofa social media trends e dia brewe wrap up for Atishaiboli or Ekrado.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Yamamwachio Niamakwaba Eba Happy Morning Show so Ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
It's too late to say that you are sorry. After you broken my heart. When I needed you to satisfy my soul. You turn your back and said,
Yemfa social media trends, emfa emre Christmas ena ebe I hope say ade a wo mama no papa de ye wo no enye eno na wo be ye wo ma. Enko nkoto mpaboa size bol bia emfa nto wo say ombehye na the whole year. Emfa ma nkola no. Enko pambola shirt ni bola dress bia emfa nkola no. Na arehosem a abaye adwe nkola ni je omubenya ewo bronya imu yi. Na arehosem ba kunso ewo hanom a wodwen hu biara onti ase. Wodwen hu biara wonti ase. Na the saddest part is wo comment section ni mu a amanfo a say ye kurase lifestyle. And I'm say saying akwala a wo hwa obedi bear to say 8 between 8 and 10 years. Maybe less. And anadwo bear say 1 a.m. Oti abonten. And obi APA akwadun so hu say na we no oyebosom ba na say then by this time oti abonten and ni gusu gan and otwe ben no say abaya adan wo free hin wo ye den wa ha o say meko echima no na che so okoton ade aha na wo ndu fie ntem ne ma me se ompene e ma ne ndadem enti on sai onko baby a ofi eba. This is like an 8-year-old. Into what na bonting ada bonting na ntontom so paninti a ontumi kran na biema oti ho. Na ibanfo bi say na we no eye ne maame ankasa owo no ampo say you obi ote ne nchen a nipa no bibia you all right e wo soro ho manana because akwala we no obi betumi nipa bonifo betumi akidnap no ebi obi betumi kura ekunu a harvest ne organs nipa boni ni bi ebetumi rape no nipa boni ni we be defilement nipa boni bi ni bi ebetumi traffic no na wode wow ba na anajo like what's the woman in that dem no enti under him Joel, my auntie akwala no anonsem.
Happy FM 98.9. Happy FM 98.9.
Uko imfa na mami apamu. Ano mami zede. Was even when if you know about getting to say two saying what that's what you want to crack 12 say minimum say 8 years school when you all that's what you want to say I believe we my we be added that I believe what you want to o maame apam to opam enumele na na asesen ana opam ana wa ana otientin kamampia madwonso a wotie kira anom saa adechia ubeko fie o.
Happy FM 98.9.
O maame afenje nto ono na yes ade no.
Happy FM 98.9.
Hey, o sena o da him side. So su pie betna ha chesisi na o betna ha no. Na o te him side. O da park ne so anan. Park ne de dwan so na oda. Hey, Uradi. Uchaiji, one
98.9.
Enti nkomo no between a year abranti or sorry ahomachi okwadun so hu abayo ya ote abonten akola kete ena ote ya no comment no ebi enie I am Olivia. I say honestly I'm speechless. I'm not getting the right words for this video. So the social welfare department, does it still exist? Sikam Perov say, oh, mosquitoes are even biting her. Now blanks and see, if I knew this child, I will add her to mine and keep her for good. How can her mother be heartless? Sasona style check essay. How can we help her, please? Being my James essay. My God, she acts like she doesn't know any child. Saso and a prince essay. No matter what happens in my marriage, my kids will never have a stepmom. God forbid. Sasuna Obed hopes essay. The woman isn't her mother. I don't think so. Nyako say, how do we help this child? Sasuna Nasepin essay. People will act outraged, but when by God's special mercy and grace, this girl grows up and says she's had a bad mother, come and see how Ghanaians will dismiss her. Saso and yeah, Precious say, what is the meaning of this punishment and where is the father? What is going on here? Saso and Nanekria say, why won't the mother go and sell all by herself? If you say whoever that so-called mother is should be arrested, and this child needs to be taken away from her ASAP. And tisa comment no etie ewo ehonum yemfa ebinso entoaso emfa mau ene anope na ewo abra eyem akwala bi de odabontin yehu eye Joel ni future example ena yede eba be man but ono no why lucky because oye adwuma hanti no eno an say yede ne fa eye mass wedding line eno kra no and share 1,000 no kra de beche no na che so ni musa abarante bi ne abayo bi aware a eye amanfo fe papa omo se wi asimu wehu ya na ye ha ye hu obia enforce yen ya na ye ha ye hu me say aye free nipa ni ndu 10 omo ndu 10 oba side 4 Bema side 4. Who say Oba mama ne papa. NM se ni nuamo. Utumi hu say Bema ne mama ne papa eni ni nuamo mienu. Enti omaye 8. Osofo eka ho osofo assistant na che say 10. A boy see. What the Oba ne Bema ne ka ho 12. The 12 disciples yankopo enim straight. Omaji omu kente kama wankopam ko set bia ama ne bo amba mbete. Wambe hihye table ni nkonya. Wambe ye deko. Omambe bokete wo ho omanko high spinners amomamba mbeje 4,000 ambe bonyum kra ehye ebufuo a obi eba abehye na ware ase na ose monfa nyum nhye ma no opie ba oba na eba no de ahyem di obi ampe no na ofa aye o ni o se aye na o fiesie no na cha say Oba no beba bia ampe enti afa na wenya na say da bi o se me mpe so mbebo sa anwum ni nyina wo ho enti wanyi bi one na yere pe kama kente obema ne Jesus yat e na oba no agi 2 yat e na odi efra kama fe simple amanfo eni agaware ne ho ama na chese we na ebia kwata omu wie pe omu se o yemfa restaurant baako no be anje one plate and no malt baako bi na chese malt so mbeje Ghana de no Malta Guinness made in Ghana na chese omo anom na eno anu no ebusuafo age atu sa ware no mo se ebusuafo enim ne yankopon enim nti omo ye wa sorry dem e wo ebusuafo enim no yankopon so enim e na omo ko sign ye to we obi antum be kan cho say yan sign omo sign kama amanfo eni age aware no ho papa na comment e ba no enie Nanama say no jollof rice beer involved. Shikal say it was beautiful until they decided to take it to the place of dispute and settlement. Farouk say not just a sign no mo sign here no and no see on peno you. Now say the matter say as a mema no omu dwane kwota warrior enya asem getwa. Wa she Farouk Nasa say no jollof and Coca-Cola sembia, no eduano no nyɛ dani ade. So and a love drama essay fair no drama. Sheila essay wow, just simple, so beautiful and adorable. Inti ene mamu aware so. Bibia enko ye. Sana mo ye mo aware no cool dino. So na mo ntine mo cool din sa fe. My idea, mama example, papa. You be making sure say Joel. Nemum The omu ye ebi a restaurant on bako didi no nipa be 12 no ebi a betwem 1,000 because and there jollof you one plate on beka chose 70 cedis. Now what you drink, what you ensue and there the ebetwem with the 1,000 bar buffet papebi. Atare we can tell one or muto yeah my own talk free. Ye pa matare na show. Ye pa matare na shabe mano. What's my say? We can't no the coin on one or muto fuel and that's all mutia uba so no asu no tree ni call to fuel. Yeah no yana ye ba be foul if you baby I want the wakoshe hotel. You wear be foul if you hotel ho ed waba. Make up ne bi oba no one or ye na de yen so be be professional be ya ma. Ni nyina sika na mo de beto fuel mo de beto eduane ama eye munipa 10 na mo medi no 1,000 Ghana cedis mo famra ye fanye wedding people papa bi efa ube sign you will sign enti sa na etie me fa eye final one no emfa ntoa so emfa mayen anope ewo aha MCC ano amanfo ka se da bi bibi ase bibi asesa wo wiem ase obia aboafrem kakra ama obia cheze wodwe hu a wonti ase abrante bi na wehu se track kase pa eba eno gina kwan mu te se onim de ekoso ena track no mate na track no wo na ni so man se bibi jeje wehu o kwa ko pass mama ye ene o de man ne pass pan uko Facebook happy 98.9 FM ubehu se ne mate no e de wine ni so man se ekwan a ba beje wo be se ko pass ema ye embeku ana ene ne owo na ni so man kama na comment na aba no eni expel I say I beg help me like this comment. I need to come back here and laugh. Official Godil essay, please like my comment. I'll come back. Simple Ozaz essay, very satisfying. Olato Imbosi, so satisfying. Intimude Yabu Obi Asumne satisfying. So and Shenifa say, I wish he used a plank. Hey. Saying you see that slap was heard throughout the country. So and girl a free year say this one sweet me rough. Volante say, well, I would do the same to him even if he was almost in the middle of the street. Bree Aja say he needed that slap. So and line neck say that slap was so sweet. Franklin say them reset him brain give him. So and Brighton say everywhere would just blare. Into sa and a comment in it here and pay aha. And I made a social media trends no ebesi ede amayen.
Ene de see social media trends no e de see sano. Na ebrazi bitimi atwa ho aba. Yemfa aboafo nkrato beye sima be ba kone fan mienu.
Kwadwo.
Ade na aba, bibi aba.
Trend de di kan no fati akola no ti abon. Unse enema se me hu a eya etime bo kakra ya etime bo na unse enei no se de social media aye no nti santa hu sansem we bi kra ya hu se
exactly
eye ampa de course because Sefah-Danquah ebia meni umpo de any fati ebia ye enye the best example so ati ase ebia ye no ebia ye do ye madodo enu nti ye enye the best example na fati oye dema oba akola se bio
8-year-old
eye oba o se eye obi ba na oni ni ti o se ye unua bi ba na oni ni ti o se ye wabusuani bi empo na
Some be muso na nse ase ewe omo pe house helper akwala on wangasa no onto me kran dware ne ho na omo pe
e na omo pe
na akwala na ye den na den no baba ya ma
se bio se oyo obi a ne maame ne papa mpo enti ase e na waye so wo bebo akwala na ne akwala na tana sa akwala ne ye bibia there are a lot of ways asefa wode be punish akola no ana wode be tia akola no unko de ye nua ba yi o se de no meka ne maame no se ne maame o se ne guardian se ne den one ne tin
because wo hwe se ne tin na wuntumi ndi ntu so be ne maame
because den akola okay first of all akola wadi 8 years o de ne o hihye ne masoma no se wonkoton Sefa first of all
so wo pa che se enya na se wunhu bi da
oh me ka se na 8 no sika ade ya okoton
enya na se wunhu bi da
na sika no kura oni mu
bi ba
Sefa eniema ade asoma akola yi oni mu oba akoton kura de nsesa na akocheche wan hwe a obebe fie kura onfa se kura no sika od eniema ye de so ani hu sika od ba ya na so enu nti no ma ne kotena abontin ntu ye den de niema se eye mpo na fatiwa na wo so a wade e na kola yi esu bi di wachi e na oni ni nyina e nam krum e na mo ton ba
any different case any different scenario altogether
ba o hihye wo ye den hihye niema na wo ti apata ase na wo de enframa bi fa ho na wo de asoma akola nse onko na akola ne ba na ebi a niema na koka nsesemu ana nkrofo afirifiri a also on Kotana Bontin 1 a.m. I don't want to believe say it happened. So if I don't want to believe say it happened.
Yeah, okay. Na ebimu kase o. Ebi kura na akwala na yampam no. Na ebi abibi aba ofili say ebebo no.
Eno no Kotana
Bontin. Na se wo ba yira. Ungo yeye no. Oba ira unko hwehwe no
wasuma kola so nko
ka na unti nsi dwam ti se obodamfo a unhu de awoye ho ene nam kromo so
na wada atopum mu
my personal experience in August so bekaya meji some 2 days off because I had to take care of her no mama etukwa na menu aduane and what I needed na me pese penyinu kokoto edimame ena me sumano so the shop is 3 houses away from baby yawo entiane obetimi atumrika ede akwaba usually me sumano a me bie gate
be gina bonten ahwe
ne tiko gate na makwa akọ he ne tiko na okọ ti when because me no aduane nti mama me bie gate ankwa he ne tiko so onko 5 minutes on my 10 minutes on my. I found a Korea. I didn't see the same go between you or 15 minutes.
Hey, and I can't say what's my collar when I say bedroom,
but was some dear. Missy Fatty, me dundum bibia of you. And I make can't me na cano. Etna hall. I'm going to say Miss Remo, Monchan me ba. And I'm a dimri cat, no, my cosh open my busa. We were her. No, my cost up on my busa, we were her. And I make I say, baby, I ebi I call baby a jom kukujano. I want to shop. And I'm a dimrika far, then it's a busa. I say, I feel me hard in Muyan say, Udimrika, our by.
Yes, who's a umbu no, so
Memono, what can I say? Makuma is
because seriously, I ask Uko baby cry I ask one name be
Brefie.
Don't take your own initiative and be roaming about in the area.
Brefie. So I'm just saying this to come to a point say, oh yeah, ma'am, no matter what. So and to an extent, buttressing what Prince is saying. Something pasa kodani your bar. No matter what. What job money ti baby say am penny pass am pa. Say 1 a.m. Now we fumu ba. Ti abontene.
But what we are failing to also see in say per comment ni bi no. Omo pa che say we a normal e we krase. Because e krase no as nipa bonifo ni ho. Obi aba ye obi aba. Enti obi kra betu ehunu na wa ma wakoda ono ne dem. Ade achi ana okofie. Enti no bia maame no ohun say anything new or anything scary e was so sorry ekochi kope ne ba no. Ampa Say, is this something that is normal somewhere? Oh.
Anyway, na say ya yeko. Yeko yinchi ya Sadebi. Can any dear?
First year Christmas bear you see a dying. Yende mad.
That's not your face. No. And baby and I'm a yammy dear no. Your fiachi.
Happy affair.
Dear. And yeah, near doubt throughout the Christmas festivities in a whole year dying. One year,
and now to Mrs. Saturday and a banner and our bank. I want to move 2 rooms. Sibina.
Now, what's I say?
That's I do 2 rooms. Oh, but atomic word, and that's what I say. I'm
will be old, no run home. We do no run home. But on a more serious note, yes, I think that. Fatty, and I've had this conversation with some parents. You know, usually I often be free, no money, or and I casacheremba. And say more yeah, I offer a muntimi in a day. And this is something that you're not realizing. You are failing to understand that things have changed, times have changed.
Okay.
We are failing. I often be brain one who are in their like 50s, who are in their 60s. They are failing to understand that things have changed. Said ye na yen sabre ye detete yen said ye na enema tie sabre no enema do no asesa. And I always use information asymmetry as an example. Ebre bi twemu a ansa na betimi ehunu bibi anaso beti bibi kura no na wadim fie bi obi wo ho a no obi wo kura TV kura de bi ni fie a whole town TV ni ho. And so obetin nsem bi anaso behunu nsem bi no ade se watu kwan akokuru kesi mu. And that was why we were revering people who are living in bigger towns.
Yes.
Because your name is Omo no, and never be home here day. Omote, Omo radio need a kaka home. Intiano, so ba now you were in not necessarily a cosmopolitan area. Oh, Kro Bimua. It was easy for you to train your ward and answer your child the way you want to train your child. Now, that barrier never hono. Asisa. Among Kodano hunu niema. Me to last Saturday me to I cried back to Nyumbi. And I was asking, what's in no way? Or say, oh, I'm a boy, and no tea, and no two. And with me to no from crank to crank. And they are also exposed to a lot of things. And as Brandy we were not exposed to. And so that demand say, as a mother, and as a father, and as a parent, you need to change your approach of looking at Obano. I would train you as of this time. You cannot use a Linux software and to laptop and as a desktop generation 7 so
Pentium X.
Thank you, Pentium X. For that's the point.
But Sefah, Madam for be never we did 13. I think so be 14.
98.9.
And I'm beside say Ubeti ama obano afa otidome. And I'm subeti ama obano afa trotro from Dome to Abia Achimota. Osi Debbie, we did 13. Osi Debbie. And there are a lot of other people on to me one a ban Abia we did 14. So one can market go do jabremi. Do you think say we are shielding our children from the realities of life? Yeah, protect you too much to independently navigate.
I think so.
A chrome near there.
I think so. No, you're overprotection.
There be no overprotection. Sa brenwa na yesuma se okojomu no na eniema no ntesa. Ehu bia ni ho se bi obi betimi ache wakwa akose ba bi ni de keke ka. Meba. Enya me parent. Sad time no. Na kasa hodo ahe na ohunu wo kwan.
Na kasa wo ho.
Da me nkasa kasa ni ho. What you're not understanding is na kasa ahe ene nam kwan.
Na doso pa.
Na community awo mu no obi enu obi meboa. Sa community na wo mu no obi enu obi ekwan ya wonam so akọ school no da bia because people have been observing you tina manfo ni mu meboa. Now the same area na say here no ba bia fatina unanti free ekono Yanko nantin free ho. Na yen the changes that have occurred in those areas. So it was safer as of that time, and I can say for a fact, say it was safe. Me, I could walk all the way from Ekwiansa Hemronum, Eko Sumofum, no Masansa Machiaba. And then untimi nante. No. It's not about me swimming about 15.
Sefah and then ebi wo ha Osrosa ne bakra beko kitchen because Osrosa gas be she and all that.
Na say me catch us last Saturday. Me do am kokrom.
Sefah me ni problem. Say obia me ti Ashoman Estate.
Yeah.
Me ti Ashoman Estate. Say me ba e di 13, we di 14, we di 12. Na yeti Ashoman Estate. Na say Oko school e wa Achimota. Me mo no nko akọ.
Hey, Obiba.
Yes.
O da be say ni Oko school.
Oko school.
Hey, Obiba.
Yes.
Oko school. Any Oko school there, why not?
Me manako.
Oko school.
Yes.
And your no, Oko school. No. Going to the market is different from going to school.
Yes.
Going to the market, opian war.
10 years young go because
near man no dey me person on turn kra na nya no better
na time na we small na we go di dwan na o ma no say dey o person we go kra ma one to dey also to ya
do offer phone line
say o ma me say on activate phone line o ma me say banchi we anya
mesua sisi kwa akwa no nim antike o ente ofa ho no oni antike nyina akọ oni antike nyina akọ woman class meeting anopa na okache nso
mesumo obi ba manaba
mema kufiabo oba maniwe timi kwa yi na mekoje ene unim antike
debi
do me market wo no unim obi a ho
me na abra market wo me nim obi accept banchura apart from banchura
we market queen wono a ho no unim ba bia wana ena wo tuma sa girl ne se okwa kusi oni paso mesi so oni mene na akasa deda obeyi we yama en kane ne yakoto ne ma yeto virtually yeto ba bi ba
and then nuntie na nkofo bebre omunim se ombeko makwala akọ bebi omutumpa bo enkwala mpa bo 45 akọji bi no obeto online 100
yes
150
me until say
me say madam for the ba we di 19 Onko makwalada otenkran ha. Last na me say me akọfa na akọfa ka che me say the son my color.
No, that's wrong.
Yes.
19 year old.
I can say Auntie Fatty the son.
Invest first.
I say Auntie Fatty the son my color. And I'm saying
Monsieur Saturday.
I'm sorry to say
Saturday I'm sorry. Saturday me no nam. Say we bisa say dey. Me no nam eye dwom.
Eno so nkyere say obetu omagu awiem.
No. You see
the get to patrol.
Aha! You see, you're talking about reality. The reality will not just be around you reality and your mother and your father. No, you need to understand certain things. Kokromo, me di omo nam, me duru ho me ka chom say, "Wo hu say the man for esusu niema, omo di akoneaba."
Yes, I get it.
Wo hu say the kwan e fa so enya aduane eni fi ya de kofie.
You see, un say Fati, ya sitinem a ye kwa ye ba nyina. Lessons to our children. NTC, to say me baba, say me kofa no da me kwa kofa na free school no. Me kwa ebi wa me the taxi ana me the Uber na eko. Me kwa no atenam ne eko. Da ko me kofa no in fact e free baby and school ni wo no. Eba me ekwan ho no. Be 500 meters. Me ne nante ya say daddy why today we are working and I say that's life. Life. There are days that make a chair no say there are days that you smile. There are days that obefaka, there are days that you walk. Ni nyina kan.
Yeah.
So what you say?
Yeah.
Ebi wo ho a and one thing am any omo de kasapa yes many omo sani staircase. Who say nkwala wo 10 days wo dimiri kasa. Me catch any say you see said the staircase here no. What it means is that one step at a time. And in life that's how life is. Enti me na me 13-year-old girl and a boy. Na me di ni sika mu a edinachi afri ashoma no aba school a e bi enfa say Owachimota primary.
But the thing is that
Owachimota school a.
But the thing is that in this case in this case
obefa ka ono abefa ka
by the time oba no ebedi 13 14 wo ka wo be adwuma wa Accra akola no ko school Owachimota oba akosi no.
Oh, say sadia.
Oba akosi no.
Na te say
opon wa no wo yire ba akofa no.
Yemi ensa tamu aye ben. Tamu aye me ensan ye be.
Aye. Enti no we on kwa wa hye ne ho na obesin.
Oh, there
or kotena trotro no mu aba.
Yeah, my Ghana.
Mami Abrewa be say, parents can start going to market, shops, etc. with their children from age 9 to 12 and gradually expose them to places on their own.
That's it.
The overprotection is not helping children.
It's not helping children.
By age 15, having done the above, they should be able to go on their own.
On their own, of course.
Kidnapping. Also, you know, those days, not proper markets. Now you behave to say abroche senya every community be the mall, full-fledged mall shop. What must say? Not every community be more market like real market and yeah obi tabletop wakoto nyama no so tomatoes near for obe to a go so turn the same price. Into a real market. And you know it's within the community.
Community, yes.
You actually walk to go.
Yes.
But I say no. Me, I just say me control tomatoes were so far. Ne boy me den. Inti e bia me pese me kɔ dɔme market. Inti na me be so me ba no. So on tro ma no nkɔ dɔme market.
You've brought a very fantastic topic this morning. Forget about here and so if the family is the unit. Say if yetimi hu family ni ye chichiri ni ya. And ebo society no yetimi agina ye. Ama man nyina yetimi agina ye. Do you have the sense that we are overprotecting the current generation?
Yes, I think so.
Idi onya yanka ne bayo oko school tamale o say
yes.
Oh, nkone ne beti na mu akọ.
How?
Enye tamale na wa. Ebia nke Kumasi and ebia Cape Coast anko bet onne ne beti na bus ne mu akọ.
Kevin can be obeko.
Oba wa ni niema nyina ye ready wa beja ne kwan wa fa ka na okọ.
Me send you video.
Ghana for mon friend.
Na mo wa ha ma ye. Beja ne kwan na say o de ne bekwa.
0551 563916 0555 657278. 2 numbers are obetimi a friend ade ba jumadi ni so no. Mama House akasema bako be edu na nongotweabo and na pay live on the Happy Morning Show. We be firm but I mean yen command dan de nyina said the Happy 98.9 FM yetie no. Do you have the sense as a ye manu a yet to no ye protect on dodo ama ne mebu ha yen nyini ye hunu ye no ene emofra no ehunu bi emofra no bi kura nim koku emofra no bi nim afuom ende keke kan so me ye kan minu mienu ye nyini no na sabi ekra na sia na yetie if we are overprotecting them ede ben na ye de overprotect them e betimi atwe ho de afiri ho said e be amofra na nyini they will come to understand the realities on the ground obetimi ede ho so adwenkyere ede aba 0551 563916 0555 657278 mamenka won so say ene no if you a gig worker, a website designer, if you are a consultant, a writer, delivery partner, freelancer, or you are into any e-commerce, bianwa, you don't need an employer to secure your future with a yes snit. Mr. Wa Bomodia, Nabora snit, and Krabata who do ni na obetimi any more din come say bia so betimi nyan sechi ba obra wakwa ho mejemu. Yankwa good morning, din ba bia frefie.
Yes, master.
Yes, sir. Yahuza ni yanko.
Yahuza ni ubeti na frame egu me fresh school. Che over. Distan kwanya mbata no faswa. Won feel say wodo wo ma wotete wo ma. Omo ha won papa. Mi do nyame. Se fa ye mu bi omo wo en to fear sabi pendiasa. Shinio. Itinu ye fia pedifi en kwada bremu. Uko school na me ma twetwo. Use so ko market ye fam kotoku. Mba ye DJ. Ye go de ni na ma tombi. Awofo no ankro kwa en se bia, wo ye en se bia dada ba mu tey en kwa me fa so a wo be ho so a wani be de na nde abua ye mu bia nde ye school nya papa. But in the business akoda ya de kwa ne nya teacher ni timi bonana. Opo akoda bi nya de enyo teacher ni sabi ono so ba ofie. Kana obetiri ne ba no sa na obetiri wo so ba. Ocha akoda na ba awufuru timi ko school no mu. Ebi kwa timi ko bu teacher se ada na wa me ba no wa bono ana. Ejama se sabi obi ba uzo bi ba kokwa temu a che sefa mi baby ameti no get obi bem mi je ni wona mi kase mi so won enkoda woda boarding school mi do nyame we na be se ko nyama bone na wonom obi ka che ni wo usa go fa ne ko ka na o tra go fa I'll find a puna, not so much in it. Wow, so over subsidy in fine. Over subsidy, Obia in the lame.
But who did you say, Yahuza? Who did you say you're protecting Kwadwo to do? And you be at the old farm, and yet you be at the old farm, Ninti, and they be a wife and say you need to find a way. I said, a bano, a benina, you know, or no, I'm fat your family.
Chat many more than maybe. And let it tell him overway. Now, soon I can be turned about. I remember, the resident of book what I do. Let it can to move. Our Tom Lemois. Didn't know better view. Uncle, I'm out for Mama, Quano, beyond Kano, our about you with Mr. Bano, who could Papa Coffee Bano, say we are the bonnet through Brown. And this if I wanted to under your make sure I would appear to you in a year. It's a fire the mouth here. They know that about. Oh, so far. No, I'm shop for what me dimi pa.
Mama no ase Yahuza yankwa good morning uni ba bia frefie. Where you bright.
Mesra pa ma send videos dia ma. Somebody has a MC our bit ma central only to 9 right now. They are ba studio order. Share about the collar and yet if you are more. Wouldn't say collar be crowd or and Omunim Tenedo. If you see kind of Unim.
Have you? I don't know. Right. What a right Castle.
Only always if I debut. Unim check if you know your coach school crana. The garden ever school. Unim.
Minimpa.
Your garden now. A year school for no. Another school colano. Ye enukrano a marker. Ye the move be I was school. Obia won the garden or ye was school. Me patrol me bisa and na me no kata side and a cost. Enti nipa na akola na ye titi no obede hu say yes or okodofu and I say yes or ye agriculture and I say bibisa ti say san no mani na bi ni ho oh kan ko san no mani ye ni na fro school bi ni wa titi a omoye garden e wo school mu a school akola no e ko school a obetini aka say o onimse na ye dia moko onimse na ye dia tomatoes titi o ka school kola bi say o ko bia moko anase tomatoes a o wu te na obebia no enso titi no na ye treta nyoma nyina e wo school I now me look at obi ko onimse onim sikan the way ye so sikan mokura no onim titi ya titi ye di ma ye titi no enya no na titi ye di ma ye ene ye pampa nkola no dudu ye so nkola no so dudu because obi o village kura so ye mfani nkofom enkohye na ebiane ma me ebre ewo fom o anase ni papa ebre anase se na edo ye mfani nko akra de ebebo we dazi
oh no was it right yanko good morning udini ba bia frefio
Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah
mala medi
nchia ochifo nchia ma me na nshuka ombejuma no ebi ofi am chia sefa say yakofa say satanic crisis and I said democracy and now when you clause your friend human rights and the human rights by yeah Africa and I say Ghana no your human rights no aye wabra yeah abuse akwala and you akwala na right I don't know say Kenya sama wabra yeah abuse akwala no sa time na you akwala na right but time akwala na wan anyi mu no and then you akwala na right e kan and we ba say yes first no ye do ye ndo nya de kura kwa mo do amusu spray ni na ba ara mo se ba mboa e kura kwa mo chi kura sin de kura mo do say the bright kan o kwa o ni o fu ama say ye ndo no oba diska no akoto e friends spray no akoto spray fu no ba na di ni ma pa unya o fu na nyina ahia akọ nti yeduru mbra wo say topic a wuye ankande no akapa atichi abrewa bi no na betina fie no so aso kwa fasa mo nam book for ya sabi omo bi amu na book apart from book omo ni hwe enka book o nti yo baka to Ghana for kan ade ono kan ade onu fiu apart from all kind of onu o say you offer that am embo that also on timi ye
na za wo minim se onya nka baba nka di na chi bemben no a
se me baba no o dey
ga odi na chi o ko squad di na chi abemben no a
ada na e dia no ko ye no o ko school eh de o ko ano ka the morning me ba dia na last o suma party kana semi o ma na go school me fear school me dia me ba ko school not less than 3 houses o say me tia say me tia na me ba ko school a chimota say nya dia o ko SS na say sa private school here na obi e ko bia ebi dem be ya ye ni your friends government school we bia me tia ti say o ba ko private school na good a chanato kiosk China take your get you up rana ma won me won in the krana 1 2 3 or 3 years no go school oh nti ye human rights ye hwan kola no ye say abrochire ye for study and na ye didi escafotas any show mo but Ghana the first opposite escafon ye for sika no even scholars and last na first we be e say ni tell you the ba enya 8 so ye ne go school eh or wa onkasa Prince
was sorry
they are going to school eh
was sorry
and so said you and I'm so you yen no we buy any 7 ones cry that's cry yes tell in traffic this all bre o struggle and sana kwan kon school akọ this how human right no mo di ba mo be share no any lawyers am fight for human right no am hwe 7 kola am na ma abonten am ni ahwefo no no am fan to am so wo akwara na sɛ onkasa wonni mebi oda kwan befa wo akwara sɛ ohu ade a wonni mebi on befa last na e fɛsɛ kola bi e kana sɛ na awre watching obi a sɛ bi ohu ade o timi fa phone e for radio
yeah
e defend political party na e mu pay 40 o ma we mu sɛ o mo sɛ o mu di fa ne mo wo sɛ na wo sɛ o ri mo na mboa o akpo wi o bo sefa
ala bi di ma me was good morning ni ba bi afre fio.
Good morning. Me did Ahmed. Me kasa free ko wati.
Ahmed ko wati bi abon pacho mi nti odama.
Pacho mi nua ba ko be ka. E fa ye kola mu ase ba. Me nu kola isu no ombenya dani adani agric minister sin yamane mo. Agric minister ni yamane so onu se ne dio moko kura. Moko keke ko onu se ne dio moko. Onu se ne dio ntus. Me mba me nyo mu sa ho. No 11 years we 12 years. Ofi school ba mo ndwa mi onu me se bi o. Omu ti bi jawa mo. Na omu di onwe chika no di dia omu wa se be mo mu se obi ade omu wa no obasa de oba fie e se o kire akola no e se o tini akola no tia no o e boni e se o tia no o kire no kwan no mba fa be se o se malam na me Jesus wa ma wo ba su a one day wo be su akola no kola ndan kola na abado ye tia omu onto omu ni mu hudi o mpa mo ye o mu kida force nioma kese no mo hwe sa niema no ye hubida ka be so ye hubida enyi se yenyi ye ya enya phones ya ye hubida ye mba no ye ntie omu school mu ni niema na teacher ni tia akola enche se awofo udi na chiko ko ye basa na se Ministry of Education teacher ni baby ye hwe akola na se bi se ye akola no ye ntie omu ni hu aji ne ma ka se amu hwe phones so
Ahmed mameno was for friends because in fact I think that we need to have time to talk extensively about parenting. Yempempanyin no bi omotete yen no omotete yen no na yempe yen no mo ya baby na ompempa involve ompe omo na yensua bibi kakra I mean se one of mo se sia no ene ye daachia daachia to say as me bisan yentwe homra yemfa aboafo nkrato na ye ba ye beto anko twetwe no live on happy 98.9 FM ye bounce in koma ebedie no an has got to do with maya and we're talking about the vaccination and international vaccination day and world vaccination day and ebedi vaccination you know a lot of people do have misconceptions about vaccination and even with the advent of technology social media information enema timi kom ya hodo we still have parenta omo wo ensusuye bi wo mutirim se ye de vaccines ahodo enura de man kwada ebo omo ban free yadewa ahodo ho no ye de mo a it is rather introducing yadewa into the system of emofra no ene ye ne panyimfo a omonim de ebetena se ne yedi ehon komo. And as to whether indeed some of these misconceptions are man for about vaccination no and penny and pass and hefa kra and some misconceptions free aba come in be fire betimi eyi e de free ho ama awofo do no atimi anya gidie e vaccines mu se de be betimi de ama mofra eno na ya bom ho ban nansen ya cervical cancer vaccine e ba montene so a minim in my platform am wo so awofo mo so do no ase mo hwe no man fa bibia mo no it's as they don't know what is in the vaccine. Maybe I consented to it, and I had to sign a consent form as a parent. But it tells you the level of misconception and your vaccines are hold even polio vaccines near the man polio no rather. If you have a buyer, you better come on return from this short break.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
Yamamwa Kwaba, eba Happy Morning Show, so ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
Ghana, Emrena Sasso, say a Beppo Mrantiane Mabawa, Omwadam Wadisroku, Gudiri Munabaso, I am the 2025 Swagger Awards. Anika Sabrese, Afi, awards need 50 years. I don't hear the Golden Jubilee edition of the Swagger Awards. Paso Accra International Conference Center, Saturday, November 15, 2025. Time, I am 6 p.m. Assembly Daso, a call for change in national orientation and investment in sports. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. And a guest of honor, I am Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. Also in attendance, I am Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS. Performing live, I am Afro and Dancehall Star, Stone Boy. Swag Awards, Saturday, 15th November 2025 at Accra International Conference Center. The longest running awards event in Ghana. I had the 50th Swag Awards. GCB Bank, Gold Board, Tobinco, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Free Zones Authority, National Petroleum Authority, Omnimsic Bank, Phoenix Insurance, etc. I had the 50th Swag Awards. Another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest. And Bridge Plus Company Limited at Daurument. Say and found you bottom and so bet me to assassin Bridge Plus Company Limited. Assassin your castle and Tower, Pram, Abri, and Shy Hill. And Sassani Buada for United flexible payment plans. One soon be an assassin will be as to that. It is a residential, now commercial use. Bridge Plus Company Limited is to assassin. And you know, per block, cement, and iron rods at Bridge Plus Company Limited. One affordable. From Cecilia 0244 447 416 and 0206 134 342. Bridge Plus office Watabora number 5. Omobe Goy filling station. Bridge Plus. Dream it. We build it.
Yamamwachio Niamamwa Kwaba eba Happy Morning Show so ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
It's too late to say that you are sorry. After you broken my heart. When I needed you to satisfy my soul. You turn your back and said,
yes, sir. What is it? You don't me. Who don't me? What do you mean by here? What do you mean by here? I will tell you something. When you see somewhere and behave like you are talking to your co-equal, Am I your people? You are a hospital worker. Who are you?
Maminda ETV no any happy FM so ase. In fact, no currently there. Remember MP, the very first media platform I mean as a parliamentarian was the ETV media platform. And
Breakfast TV.
Yes, because the Nimpana me na appear on brother your NDC side Mutala Mohammed, you know. So then if you are browsing a happy FM, you know. So it was at ETV in Kakanga, and then you know the party now said, oh, call this other station, and all. So ETV, I don't want to say more exposure, Kahubina, yedu. Bonsu na ejuma pa moye. Wonko da wonye ejuma na won famboa o man Ghana because maye wanyi ye kebima mi kebi.
Happy morning show no so enano pay na yenka will say Jumadi ni tuamu akopembra non kron ebebo. Mamenka said the biggest innovation event of the year is here. Ghana Digital Innovation Week 2025 comes to you November 12th to November 14th 2025. Ewon Kran Crodium here. It's a national celebration of creativity, technology and entrepreneurship under the theme catalyzing change, innovation and digital transformation. After exciting regional editions, Ewo, Takrade, Kofodia, Techimai, Wa, Kumasi, and Tamale. Ye ni Eddie Free Honina, the Ababijana and Crancrudium, a Nabako Bacomian, where we are going to showcase innovation, where we're going to have insightful discussions and powerful networking. I know Ebetre, Ghana, your digital future. Now, the Amania then say registration is absolutely free. You don't have to miss it for anything. November 12th to 14th of November, or the Accra International Conference Center. Kwabe Fontintan Kesiane so. Nako sign up says here www.gdiw.com.gh and join the movement. GDIW 2025, catalyzing change, empowering the future. My main sign team Mobile said registration is absolutely free. And to know my dear Endo Crow, our brassa, Bashable Center, Eton Safrewo, so ya dear Kun Ankro, you know, Modiana Fabra. Na Dr. Kwadwo Saba. And the Juma 4 I crowd say on Becunya, the Nomanako Ediamount. Into New B and a stroke watching will boost your knee being a stroke watching. Diabetes acquire Konana Essing will be a como. Where no hear ye or dying na a June somehow and a ha on a now or far unya be. When you could be about to an him say, name come one or a good nimuono, and what didn't munti. What 2 no intimate baby cocodro. And your Dr. Kwadwo Saba Eton Safrewo, Sabo Modiana Brabe Pimu or Sabashable Center. Now Yadina, I show one check. Wakwa Enkron Yanko Emanen Comau. Ye 2 Yadiana si. Eddie free Hunamunu Widiamu, Ama Hoto, and Yahudini Assam Babio, Obeso de General Nan Unaso Brane. So bet me who we also Timiko Pimo Sabashable Center. Sabashable Center Semen Cantro say Kwadwo Tata shape ba Ghana ha obi agia tumu metre Sabashko bitters eno ne eye Kwadwo baako a Ghana ha tatahwe edu twam obia edi ho adanse se ne wonom ya na koko ai wo widiam ni nyina no yira prekope umpewei na opedien Sabasco bitters oko pharmacy shops ahodo drugstores ahodo woko herbal shops ahodo a obetimi anya bi ato na emom se open doso pom atu akwa akoton a bomodia na ni Hilos or Kaisi Drugline eninsa woswe Little George ewo Tema Community 5 and Echoes Pharmacy ewo Ashaiman main station wa na open semina eni enku a betimi edi asra na edi djuma ma wo honhom famudia eni amekanfo Sabashable Center edi amount eni oduru wa na one Dr. Kwadwo Saba edinkomo aka kire ne se honhom niam bi hawo se djuma die ni wodi na ebena da bia wo bra no nsia bo anopa ne ahyase ejina musa ye hwehwe ensemu dia ma wo no ne emaw anu iye Sabashable Center ye adwuma adwada kopem ne kwasi da so ye kira kwan ye wo Abrantes Sport La Paz ye ni Abrantes Sport ne dinhwe ni mo wate bomodi ana Fred Dr. Kwadwo Saba e o tetifo homa iso 0508 768 846 ana say 0249 217 453 Sabashable Center semenka so yade kwankuru nyina do baha ebe kwa mana kodi ama ye den ha ma nu bra nu ahini ni nu ntini ne sa yade ye mpa wo ye ntwa ye ntun ye nkawo bomodi afa yade no fa be piem hoy na wa hoodene ene wa pomodene ensan nyina brane emfama wo
Happy FM 98.9
December boso mene de tosu miensa kopem de tosu num yebekwa kopiem ewo Kumase na yekopiem wo Kumase a na edwumadie bi na de yekopiem ho na the Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy. Na trese enei no oba Ghana mamu a wonu mu oba de amomu ehunumu ene ntiase ewo hahan nua hini edu yomu ono a dodo no a ekase eye bibiduro no yedi dwumadie kase ehhehye so ewo Kumase a yatu ni din the Ghana Herbal Conference December boso mede de toso miensa kopim enum Prempe Assembly Hall ewo Kumase ena ehon yebedi dwumadie no na asemtitre a eda dwumadie ni so Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Eni ebrai nani edunsifo eni wonu mo ye ebibiduro ahodro eni omedin sawoso yedi ebibiduro ahodro a yayo ewo mamu ama Food and Drugs Authority agiatumu yede kire wonu mo a womu eye ebibiduro mu enhwehwemu yeni omu edin komo sanso ena wonu mo a aban ene mra ama omutumi se womu hwe se ebibiduro ahodro a yayo no eyo na nipa betimi anom ansa na yede aba edwap so no womu nso yanyum ebedi ensawoso enti wo ye dwumadie kese de di kan kra ene yede brawo bomodin afa ho behyemu a se bia wo ye obi a wo ye bibiduro na opese wonya bia ede waduro ahodo a wo yo no ekere amansan e wo dwumadie na se a bomodin na fra tete fa ho man 0202 222-095 entwentwen so na bre no eduru ho a afiansa na oba befre wonim se waduru a wo yo no anase odi abadwomuo nipa dodo no agye atomu enum enya yaresa enya hotode a ene esa adwumadie yi ewo so ho so utimi ede ho hyembie bomodin na memfre number yi mamemo number ne mamfre sesi a na mpanyimfo ya krado so mnu bedi ensawoso 0202 222-095 mesero wa bibiduro a wo ye no yenye ntumu a emfa nkonkopi ho what you say ane thank you very much na opeso registrar free wate bo modern free to for homa me bo ma wo no anaso betimi akwa kopie mu e wa be fontentan kese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com mamenka se adwumadi Ministry of Health edon ho abata Food and Drugs Authority edon ho abata Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association etwanity afrene GAFTRAM won do ho abata sanso ena Center for Plant Medicine Research won do ho abata bi wate ase bo modi ade achi obe funtintan kase kwankwa anu na se GMA Herbal Conference at GMA Herbal Conference which are the Ghana Herbal Conference. Our roots, our remedy. Just imagine, say, worry in a luxurious way. Sika would 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Menka binka, homini bin fem frimu, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Sabrania can 1,000, 2,000. And Pacho sa video no hefa. Sa video no mame na me mochre one more woman take that 2,000. A happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026 na me come for ediama wo no me ka ho asem de akere wo. Otrofo no o se me dance ni wodo ye de dance ni do wate. Bo modern ko Facebook sisi a me ni udin komai. Ana de ko Google ko na Google a obehu Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Consistently for 20 solid years. Any day, Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding, Edia Bre, Ghana for nyina. Aware for a year, aha, any dear brosa, and dom watch Jumadi mu. And they are living ever happily after. As when in so catch it. With just 1,000 Ghana cedis, you get the wedding of your dreams. Luxurious hotel accommodation, beautiful wedding outfit, amazing reception with great food and great drinks, stylish decoration, convoy escort, Papa Bipa. Convoy but with 1,000 Ghana cedis, Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. I am telling you, you will enjoy it. Yawari amamu awie kura no oda mpamu na ruti etusum yeso ana adwo ye entimi pa mini enza na onyanwe miampa na minie eno eye ya sapon ani asomafo ni awrade ayami semenso wo hu mobo Happy 98.9 FM e the Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding aba am yehunu mobo ehunu se yense sikasa entibo modern brabefa registration form na nipa dodo no aye pe no akakra no yenya enti se wa ma ohomode ama mefa ne ntemu a ene wankasa ujejereje eno no eye rexoma enyum no Omode na friend panyimfo na ye krado se enu bedi ensa wo so 0244 143 994 ana 0302 254 858 Omaka sabra na mission mass ewo SHS no me mass teacher ne friend ni ono na ni o temas time entiene tetifo humana mintimu bi mfama 0244 143 994 ana say 0302 254 858 Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. Our career on another level. No ajiso. Dono. Mamenka osenchi share kakra ho. Terms and conditions apply. Enra ekoye ma binumu ankoye ma binumu. Eza zenra ukopiemo or the European Major Leagues are holding on to Spanish La Liga, Portuguese Super Liga, Uko Piemu Ewo, French Ligue 1, Uko Piemu Ewo the English Premier League, amount for and go yama amount for. Hey, Enra Man City etimichi Liverpool ɛhyɛ ɔmo ka mmiɛnsa sanso ɛna Real Madrid ɛne Rayo Vallecano ɛbɔ goalless draw. Barcelona ɛbɔ mmɔden ɛkye Celta de Vigo ɛhyɛ ɔmo ka nnan ma ɔmo timu mmienu. Oba ɛyɛ Ghana man a the super clash between Accra Hearts of Folk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ukuma Pema Apembeba, and right they pipped us by a goal to nothing. Makai Sabrenana me share sports highlights ewo GTV no. The veteran Kwabena Yeboah Noah Waka and Liverpool pipped Chelsea by a goal to nothing. Legends, yes, sorry, what you say? You've paved the way for us. But the American is a legend bakuti ono a legend, legendary status, no, on person a bear exhibiting legendary status, no, boy, yeah, or a living legend, a wrap-up of Fatih Sheboli. I don't know, go on the office be. Oh, hey, Fatih, is she still there? And I'm saying, Annie, oh, living legend back on no. Now your living legend home do my imagine say betting nkwa no bekom na mum baby a platform eye mo ma men kan for my soccer bet Soccer Bet is offering you a great opportunity to win even when you're losing with Soccer Chance. Select 10 or more matches. Or select 10 or more matches at odds no and at odd pay every single match and I say 1.30 and above. Number here, ABR selected 15 matches, 14 about 1 arm more. What you say? Or selected 12 matches, ABR 11 about 1 arm more. Okobana South Sika Odishi Muchayano. Yamon says you can home and son. Umpe when up then a soccer chance pet. And yes, I do we on Soccer Bet. Mr. Wa and she shake a crack our home. In Jayan Washington, what is so Eddie Aman what? Soccer Bet is your number one betting platform in Ghana. If you are a gig worker, a website designer, consultant, writer, delivery partner, freelancer, or if you are into any e-commerce, Mr. Otimiha. When him say a new who say unya employer and sana, what to me at the Wakwako Batasnet, am I secure? You would that achieve for you? Aye, you'll be hustling day and night to make ends meet. And Nadia who didn't know ho. Now I didn't who said that Chibia who didn't know no. And see a chiba ben na owa a bit me a boa. That Chibia who didn't know o yare and now a prone to me and tonkos in Ujumano. And see a chiba ben or edema war. And that's where Snit steps in. Ensure your income today, contribute regularly, and enjoy an old age pension for life with annual increases to keep you secure. If sickness or injury stops you from working, SNIT pays you an invalidity pension for life. Ebia dear, ana uprebi intimi ma onye wadwuma bio. SNIT etuao invalidity pension for life. Invalidity pension ni nyina kyerɛ sɛ baby a wokɔ akoduro no adwuma bia no abetimi aye bio. Sɛ what tue sika de amasnet de ato kopem bre bia the moment I'll be pranoano, the moment medically you be cast untimi nya adwuma bio no ano sa bre no ano brekro no mo a SNIT steps in to pay you a invalidity pension for life kopem bre a nyankopon beton sa afro simple e bia mpofri mu a enkasa mra owo de enye den obi abewu wo osuru wo no na bo wudi dakra ansa na anam na eba no mpofri mu putupru sa no a ebetua survivors benefit one ma oja won akire no e bia na ebinom down enti sika ai wo ho no ye de be ma one mo ka akire no said ye be ya o mabrabo no enkoye bisi basa na se bribia wo ho. So no matter how much you earn, SNIT has got you covered. You don't need a 9-to-5 job to qualify. Gig workers like you, you can join SNIT and enjoy all of these benefits. Mr. Tetefa Humani, but more 0302 611 622. And I say, obetimi ako SNIT in krabata bako edunumi ensa ya twapete o man Ghana ha na woni SNIT adwumayefo edi enkomo ko Facebook X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at Snit Ghana, at Snit Ghana. Mr. SSNIT. Now the Ghana asoso. So what do you koda snit tia? Nya hoto so say, bra wakwa homije mu no. You live the life that you've always dreamed of. Mr. Wa Snit will deliver on our promise.
Happy FM 98.9.
Happy 98.9 FM. No, also 29 minutes to the top of the hour 9. Non Chrombo Pet, Naya, Sorry, Median, so Naya Jai in Fidianimo, Ediama, the sports team, Womo, Edia Gudiamo, any other promotion, Sam Everbrain live on Happy 98.9 FM in Chinchin Fidiano, and Fan Free and Fan Concotua. Be every November, be a 10th of November 2025. The end of the Banimum. Every 10th November, biano a World Immunization Day. To remind us of the power of a year vaccination, afana bebia. And also to raise awareness on the benefits of vaccination. Ewo a year afana. Meaning say, it was as a vaccines cry and any day. Abodimunya sapefonu a womu eyehwemu edi aba enchirimu aba betu jase se bia yade bi wo ha yigi emowa no ebie na ye deactivate omu ahoɔden no na yade akɔ widie mu we are introducing the material to the system said be yade ne ba widie mu a your immune system is already built to deal with the saya do ahodo no enti eno na vaccines ahodo dodo no ano menim say in recent times obeka COVID-19 vaccines ahodo abadwumu a eno ho nsem oko America brochimam amanfo who are doing independent journalism researching into the consequences of vaccines ahodo edibetu dwa ya amanfo efa ho sunsunso manya health implications de keka ho nyina no eno nsem kan no ba enei da si ho a ye de kai nia anase boa say yebetumi immunize anase yebetumi vaccinate mufra anase yen ho ene da saa no de yanko ne ani wono mo omunim de wo saa ensemi mu no ye ne omu eni nkomo ye ne owura Stephen Sabapo or your medical laboratory technician Crane Health Services yanko ahoma no so na ye ni nkomo kakra emfamfa ene edan ho Stephen Anopay ma yama wache na yama wakwa banfamra happy morning show so ene anopay. Na ene Bajo to me kade.
Pacha me te won ka me so me je so pa.
Oh, yeah,
na me
that's
share with you.
Yeah, that's it. Atiefo Josu ye. Ene ye World Immunization Day. Da ye si ye bo here say ye the vaccines betimi akonya do ahodo e wo wiase afana. Say bia ye ankrankre like individuals.
Okay.
And edian ye betumi ayo because ye no mo no ye nkonko gentete te said ye mama gentete no. What role do we have to play? Edian ye betumi ayo said ye betumi aboa ama ntiase nipa dodo no a ennie emfamfa immunization ho no. Omo etumi anya ntiase wo mu.
Okay. Ebiem so me san echa wotiefo ni na o say o ya ankuna then na obetimi aye ama education based on immunization. Pacha nya sir.
No correct.
Okay. The sense here also wa sha say sa na mesre say ankuna bia betimi aye de aboa because ankuna bia wo ho bia no ye be hwa omo wo ekuo bia omo de omo ho edom mu. Nti ekuo bia wo de ho edom bia ye asori kuo eye ebi adwuma o ye ekuo na ewom bia no betimi eyi apomodin adwuma yefo no asute sene o betimi aba ekuo ni aba eden aba cheche mu ni nti e wo se wo vaccinate ho and ade bakwa ye say hun say the vaccination a ye ka ho asem no enya wo nipa no nko a ye ya ma na o benefit be mom wo na wo mu no so no mo so mo nya fa enfaso bi efrim pacha ya tie ni nti ye ka ne sa ne se wo ekuo bi mu a enfa se wo ko adwuma sei no uko sebe uko fire bi we adwuma uko fia de ko fia ma akoma ebusuafo
no correct
but se uche se u vaccinate ho a uko adwuma mu na so bi wo yare na obakra na wo ntumi enye den enya because wa vaccinate ho nti uko fie no so wa boy fie ho ban a mo so enya nti mboya ankuna betima ne se ombe eben apomdi adwuma yefo no na omoni omo edinkita hodie na omo den omo invite yes to most of them engagement no na eni omo akasa akire mo ne o se omo ye ne ense se omo ye sana memedwon say ankuna betimi ayede aboa vaccination and that day so we betimi di amana yede.
But the issue has got to and it's a bigger issue which has got to do with some of the misconceptions amount for a war edify vaccines one as immunization to a larger extent binumu adwene yom say sa enema ya yede bo enkwada yi eno eka ho bi na ma enkwada no enya yade bi a ye ko a enkro no. How do we also deal with that?
Okay, but that's it. So the end you can say a psychological effect. So me can say mamu yi manon siboni. The one me can say on say ama yabo ama pani na say ama nan aswa ene nche say kofi nan beswa. But what you thank you. Enya pani na de bo akola no ene ma say be onya sa defect no. E bia ni oma administration the oma edro no e bia ono na one fan wo baby papa wo so de wo. Anai bia na akola no se kola ye pre-baby. Nti apre no e ma ne koka baby boni ana bisa. But that makes conception na e koso e wo wiase afo ani na no. Say enya ade abebo ayen because vaccine na omoye no. Yare na e kosi wo yare na kasa na omoyi na omoyi ni e ha adwenegum na omode aye edru a yenye jigu ye widi mu a ebebo ye ho ban say yare ne samba ana e ba yenye no entimi enya yen ati inti no the bebo a message sa perception no yenyi feel because vaccine bi eni wa betimi April we can say covid vaccine ba say na woni say yen papa for no mo kan say nsem be bre say inti na mo fa covid vaccine no but it's not true. It protects you and prevents you from getting COVID-19. It is our misconception and we can only battle that or overcome that with education, more of education. That's any able to first. Except we get to the people, talk to them, extreme things to them. You don't make it with actually said the vaccine is not going to kill you. The vaccine currently you can say Ghana is 97% for you free. Because you have vaccinated majority of Ghanaian children. Plus my and I know but this someone to learn be on where you polio ni. Let's say I what to do. This a new stadium. In message say you better win, but that misconception is there. Something we will do away with it with more education. Hopefully next year by this time we might have conquered over 90-something% of those misconceptions.
But now, so these misconceptions, they are deeply rooted in cultural beliefs and religious beliefs. If they are deeply rooted like that, and you talked about the issue having to do with education. Do you feel, sir, as Omai and as Iwiase, we have taken the necessary approach to educating a lot of the populace around here, said and then I bet me at the vaccines diatumu.
Okay. Education is the say yegusu now so NC yegusu. Maybe I was say do no. I can't do it. And then I make us you want to be also Marco school and do any pa. Now so almost your margin say near over vaccine now they are not going to take it. That angle of people no is difficult trying to bring them on board to accept the reason why they should take in the vaccine. But near almost for them, we can go to them and educate. The government has to do more, which is a community service and community nurses. I say, yeah, MPM now in Kofu be brave. Now, almost me echo communities, no villages, no echo educate you. I'm here. I say, I'm here. Almost vaccinate to me. I also am see. And mostly, so in Kofu, you deploy corner. They bring and see in Kofu no mukasa. Minu ni anim se obi eka okom kasa chewa unya gidie bi ewo nipa ni mu it is a nipa ni mi nka okom kasa that which is your mother tongue or mi nka chewa and ni nipa ne ka no oka obofu mi na I say the oto na sesem and so to me ka okom kasa chewa that means oye mi krom ni nti e den onye den omprame e den on fa say em dem so the education side would have to do that one with their mother tongue. I know there are people doing it, but we have to intensify that one. Now we are back in Kofu school they doing him now. They bring now 80. Majority of them are your listeners. So I beg you, vaccinations are not to destroy you. Vaccines are not to destroy you. They are to create strong immunity against any disease that will come or any disease that might bring an end to your life. So please. Let's educate ourselves more. Let's stop with the religious beliefs and my religion, we don't take this, my religion, we don't take that. Your health first before religion.
And talking about this, another critical issue has got to do with vaccine accessibility. There are hard to reach areas. Over here, to be I see a vaccination. Now, Ubu Kunkra be as you say, now vaccination, we know, Baba Yemubi, on because the Yeti Yunan, Yeno, Yensa, and can be a quamben, you bet me a faswa because these areas, and as I'm a friend of Mohonom, some year, Ubesia, or my ma, and as some Munamoka, if you are some quamben, bit me a faswa. A buyer who do bet me, I said, ye beya, see a casse, we are vaccinating a mofra, and I say, ye vaccination exercise, be a bit me a drew. Obi biara said be obi anso betimi protecting him against any infections.
Okay. So you ka eno no sana eno me di mu. Then ebetimi do afini. That's when we say we need more hands. If we release about 10,000 people to the Ashanti region, they can't cover the whole Ashanti region. We need more hands on board to do this. We need more hands. That is, we have to employ more people, more community nurses to go and do this work. We have to take it as a thing of a national interest. The government needs to invest more into vaccination. We're saying here, Almighty na debate my day. Debate my immunization acoustic. The only thing said, once a copy be one of no, only life. And a vaccine, no, I said, was some cold chain with the, I said, we be free cold environment. I call what no, I said, well, maintaining that cold chain, which is a refrigerator. I'm one because I'm a fridge, yeah, use it. You know, say ye vaccine and then, not a year, cocoa. So far as cold chain started breaking now, say no. The cold chain started breaking, say no, then the vaccine started saying. The only best way we can do it, we make sure we get it through all the health facilities nationwide, and then we the develop with between the AI that the drones, the drone system, as they deliver to the place, because if you're going on transport, it will delay. But if the drone can take it, it will be faster. There will be 3 days, but the drone can use 1 hour to do it. So the drone would so if you say and they have vaccination about the whole nation. As from Andra, now the drones no delivery of the vaccines to various health centers, which have the refrigerators and everything to keep the cold chain in line. They never do no. The community network will just take it up from there, and I'm hopeful, and I believe that would be the best option and then the best way to go.
It is a World Immunization Day. In your view, at the end of it, with this particular day, said you now issues having to do with immunization and as a vaccine hesitancy. Then of course, what the camp to be, and I've mentioned some of the factors. I'm a man for ASA, you be take a vaccine, the cake. The end of it, to deal with some of these issues.
Okay, and there was vaccine day, no. Me, the only advice I can give my fellow brothers like my colleagues is, let's go out, let's get vaccinated. And then there are some of us which are vaccinated. We can also go out and also testify of how the vaccine is. Then we'll get more people on board. They bet me and that day say, let's get people vaccinated. The places that it can't go. Let's not only depend on the government. You can do it. I can do it. You are doing it right now by calling me for me to explain to people. Someone also can pick it up from where you have ended by calling another organization also to come on board and go and vaccinate people. Then we spread the day, like we make the day a more memorable one. The day should be fit what it's meant to do. But what's my fear? The only thing we can say is, I am vaccinating you. Young Kwama, and what's a bit my boy and Banum, and maintaining our home by a free area. A bit that's it.
Stephen, me know as another person, OJ and now nutrition come live on Happy Morning Show.
Yes, me that's for.
We Stephen Sabakpo, a medical laboratory technician, Green Health Service now. They say, you know nutrition come on.
Trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues. Listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So they are in their Kasima Baku Dumiensa. Emma non cromable. Rapper Fatish Heboliwa. Na Minimsa Ghana for the Donwano and your vaccines and immunization. Who send someone. Eh, me the body and first animal we manu. Eh, me the me yasore echo. Also for I say. Nyankopon ehwe nkoda enti saa niema we no we de me de me de me ba ko postnatal care ama na omo wo no vaccine no na ma bi gina ogina me nchen pa papa yi na wo de wonnim we vaccine ye de bon koda no nim de ye omo me ye de bi bo me ba den ka se bebre na me simpacho enye oba eye me ba enti of course me ka chen a man will be polyclinic here na make one say me. We catch no sem pacho enyo ba e me ban to de jame na me na magia tumu say me ma me ba no ye be bono e yes panel near bono. As we speak now, despite a year information how do I about vaccination in Faswa Yenya was so, and also despite the fact that vaccines and we have to say that Any vaccines in the barman for Mutiminya instance papa at the free. We've had people having a severe adverse effects of vaccinations, may company for many, and then Kwadwo cry the vaccines a bomb. But we can say for a fact, say, do one if ye pa edema and Kwadwo. I don't know, Fatty, whether so the only our phone when issues having to do vaccination bar. I hear what can I say?
What's it?
Our phone when issues having to do vaccination bar. I hear more problems on the man vaccinate and I say, well, me trim me home, made the vaccines requirement, TSC and the cake.
I think that a 50-50. Because Nancy, no.
Happy FM.
And I say, government hospitals, no. There are some vaccines within a few days now, you are still at the hospital, no. No. They are omoka say until so be was a vaccine, no. A man ni padodo embe sra akwala no be susu ni mu no. That I think some of friend is a BCG said. Most hospitals, you know, especially government ones, you know, no de boa akwala no kra ansa ebi omo you kra ama wakufie. I think say because of antenatal about tiny vehicle when they are pregnant, you know, or more Emma education on the need to vaccinate a year unkola. As a first time mommy bia wako antenatal, na yaka chene say, oh bana, oh bonus vaccine, yeah. Ebe protecting against ABCD. I don't think say a mother, especially first time mom, ebe opportunity to a year vaccination. Sometimes no a year a strong religious belief. Ebi so a strong traditional belief and a strong misconception obi na aka amanate. Minimum I'll say you're born a banner panny and a man a banya polio. And I say man and I say ye. Ebia akolani develop polio no. Until now no the vaccine couldn't actually do anything about it. But time na nanka was say ubo sa panny no ubo no sa time na anka akolano embe develop polio na sa odini ikotu mi kase yonko won the panny ama ain't me anya no. Ain't no. For me, me osha men someone who say vaccinate me. And na me ti hey. Bibia anye me. Meni and na me de ti hey. And you know, some misconceptions na surrounding a year vaccination, no. Sometimes, you know, me doing woman ti ase. Especially for vaccines over the years. I know some people can be skeptical usually about new vaccines I will feel say extensive research and as extensive testing you are not sure what you are getting out of a ESR vaccine. No, it's a bit understandable, but for enkwala the for decades
years.
For decades.
Yeah,
I don't think say bibi bonne ebewo ho. What you need to do is to go to an approved center. And as obi ba ofie say oh yeah nam ask for identification. Be sure say nipa your babe wo panie or yeah the approved person and I said the right person. Nebia obi fufuro bi enkofem embe wo ba panie bi any so or de ewo no. Apart from that I think say vaccination enye adebone. If you are not sure, me fan say bia obi aba wo fie and you are not sure, you can tell them say obeko center.
Yeah.
Go to Marcia.
Yes.
And go to the center
yes.
And have the vaccination.
Enti Mr. We enya de bone now so I'm going to introduce you into the system of a man in the peneso me ngomu yes vaccines in the cake no yes am bana develop a particular condition and I don't know how and edema so we've learned something and I know that what has been your experience with vaccination 0551563916 0555657278 so Obagana polio vaccines ya dia won kwada no ama nei dodo no ano de ya dia sese no yatumi ahwa na wo mu etimi enante ahodini mu ya de bia nkam yanko good morning odi ni ba bia free
That's for marching.
Yes sir Samson Bacho Mintio.
But the local day.
Obadi Adarma.
So the vaccine one can you born but COVID-19 by Madame for back where nest or Bowie, no, there 1 week to you called man and some way can see such as here. Anna, the tobacco so me, or by no Sadiana born when you know, and it's as a your doctor catches who won you also bought panino. And also I because a chair in some year which I boy is young, yeah, the book. So, yeah, or buy and or say, I didn't have a bono. At the hand of the bee. And say, Maza, who are we a penina, who Mumba Padino? It's a buy one almost about yellow fever. I will buy almost on the bomb by eating them to share. Maza, no more.
Into one more yellow fever.
Mamma, if I will be a woman and so it's the German and Cobo.
Nasi yellow fever, no, Nasi yellow fever, no,
if I no. But who will be a boy and so, and in some. I mean, they go women never to me. So, if you never do what they say, leadership by example. Your mom penny and penny for you, almost the tower. I'll cut out one or more. Hey, now, maybe there was a one boy. So, that's here. Leadership by example. No penny neighbor, no who's all. So, maybe I know that you work at. So, what you never do, I am penny for to come be. So, I buy almost all. If you say, that's the family. You know, so, a bow being in the night, and then Madame Baku, the night, when Yana and my allies. What's the name of Kana and Sister and the Wadania Patches? So, I say, if you never do, I am penny for to come be. Because you have a more of the 90 years. Because almost about said the Obama, Miss Rosin Bema. So, I didn't see my energy was as so.
Yes, something because baby, you are both. Young Koha, my children will be a review.
I'm also your cow.
As in your council.
I am my own Boniana.
Debunya me bonnet.
Oh, we call an hour, say one woman.
And Sisiana made for me Vodafone and who's our friend.
Now, there we are. Be no man.
Me for my number.
BB.
Okay.
Sefah, Nana, in your count. The woman say, you did a do be back. Who you see a bit. Sefah, and I'm seeing from origin. Then Sati were honeymoon. Sefah weapons.
Was he on Vanco?
Who origin? Nay, shots, as he said, weapons.
David.
You also be a casa, she's here. So echo. A good pro. You see a better. A better than any who a good any way to see a share. So I can who will. I don't know for professionals. No more 100 health institutions. We should go away. I'm say, a doorway, dear. Doubt be. Even those who were in charge of a Ukraine, a Donomun Jindi. Fact, Sefah, oh, be new Casa Mijina, Polyclinic in Amikasan, Polyclinic and Casana Mijina. Once I mean, me can't some about Kolibua. If I mean, Jebiamina, me prepare a call and took 10 minutes and Neduo. Once I would do flat, me flat you. A crab. Even those is a bimujindi. It's a fact. Say, a drove for Biaba. The corridor be near anything I read in the Peninsula. A draw I see a diaba or beyond you Suda. Young fun. The Bowning.
I see young car, Martin, we didn't have review. We Malamini about your mean
Minchia, Banafona, a legislature, a parliament. In fact, the vast in the Bassina, Yafaka parliament, says your parliament TV. I did be a share or more procedures or TV. Now, when now will be on Wolvia, near their common conspiracy. I think that's the easier way, and I'm Gaziva. I don't know, sorry. Check parliament. Omun na ba ye constitution ya to abaja no makota parliament. Ti ye nya vaccine bi e bo man ye the parliament na o speaker edin kan wa na parliamentation no bia wo bi. We are near the and as maka say lead ye dey send here the call various constituency. Na e dey war wodi for more ma ji atu say wo mo exactly woni bibi. Ade ya no say e bia BBC ka check BBC say na esi. Na pim no wetwi ni na onfi. I say immediately nipa ya ofre we fidi esi ya na be be patom. Woni say do one bi o wa ya wo mo polio a nipa say we nya efehia a ni nine afei. If I say woni. Nya on
Minimbi.
Ohu obi a ya wo polio a na say da. Obi so bi ya wo pande na me na yesi wo pande na me say yesi. Sabi say ya dia na ka ya dwi nipa na se nipa nya nyafo kwa de bi agisi ya. Enim se obi ekoti bi mu a enya ne mfum so a na anka aban hwe no na mboa. So ahadi ebe jai awofo no se ko bi so a waswa ni ko bi de chi asini na to na apura ombobi.
Ada na ase baby amujiri tina no kasa na bo kasa kakra na etwa sisa na.
Ye fidie no. Mo fa ne sa.
Yanko.
Se bi nipa no enya ne mfum so a bi ato no. Na wofo e de omuje pade gina be hwa akola na amane ana se want to survive one of the baby but ma pin mi bi nto no ontimpo ye bre na nipa ko mi so se nipa ba ko betimi gina e to da ba ko 37 na obi pese o risk o ma we na send your friend say OSCF na if I add put the your friend the vaccine me wa me wo bye bye
ye fancy ane ai ne brena so Ghana for no afra na omo frɛ ma memfa ba queen ma chen udi ne ba bia frefi
onmoremfo Sefah-Danquah
bright ye ntwa ne tew na sports breno aso
enye bright ni eyewa udie mu a
wei eye aban abobi
Sefah na wakomwe
aban mi de medim ho atew
enyina aban papa aba no udi ho te Sefah
ye ntwa ne tew na se de sitim courage skeleton me konso no ya nya oba be bom twede se kaw sorry na me adwuma
Sefah ma me fa wa konya we su na me tia me bra sakola ni abora ana Sefah beja fonya Sefah emi se o ma ba be kan dudu ona emi se sa vaccines ya omudi wo ye ntimemufo no dudu ona aya omunya nsunsanso but omunya wia obia omani na omudi how ni amani abet awufuso nti de mi bra idi tabo abet aya mpenyifo no simbi ba no ya ati no mu omuhu no mu mayen Ghana fo nyina ye
aban baby ogina ne yemfa ensia na yenso so nyame pa o chena betena se na yedi enkoma hodo no akare nyina Jeffrey